the medical abai Wontumi TV anempo movement TV no apeke one no po asase na onso so odo wagem na o follow pram to kwakoto lucky box no the adaka nimu no sika na adaka nimu no the other two actually eno na so betima unity fa wugim na bibia so entim enya kama eno so ti from high sense for say ye kan fanche wi asese say wo paniama papa etase ababuwa wo fie nempo antwen kania bebre na ababuwa dada setena na wo makach na so ba eba ne television eba ne refrigerators eba ne chest freezers air condition and also ultima panning and high sense bra nebra bedro omunko na ma 5 years manufacturing defect warranty ade bia beto and so dey free omakache and no permanent cars omu showrooms e wo Ghana nyina omabie atase obia betima kwakwakoto nyama and so dey free omakache wo dey ya free mu a 0302 450009 from 24 and so etima kasa Dr. Lawson na me pato Dr. Lawson say or the delay man betters and answer to me at the abega so na sebia untimi ni agroye answer etim e wompem wodi ane sebia wodi ane premature ejaculation wo bi so on ma Johnson tentem koko sa so any adada fail low sperm count tete mema wodi ane hawa wadro no wo ba kwa kopiem answer eto Dr. Lawson no kwa kwa jini pani bi answer etim no bia eto kama adama na mo atenka sam so etim atekwa ane delay man capsules eno ababuwa mo atenka sam na gina brane ama bia etim akwe eno answer etim adama Sawada, baby, our Ghana Bian, Oka, was open delay man bitters and capsules on Sabe Kabi. Now, sweat one of Amabians at Makokama 0248619999 and penny 4 and some at Makasa, Alaska, Star Enterprise, and Conference. Some Bema dear, aside the some U2 bottom can also them, and so look nice and gentle. Now, a Pachaban wallpapers, a fay, blankets, and up 3D and up 5D, natural design, Sibiauba, Alaska Star Enterprise Ebemobi and what is Sabia Pestofa covers open decorative watches PVC floor tiles Nina no kwako fobi elsewhere to me edia ba to chubrika na furniture mo and some to Alaska catch me sawada jetese kumase yane Prudential Plaza ededi hwanu mu first floor e won ye wa ye di hwanu ma e wo Mrs. Anot Plaza won ma ye bo adwuma kan nese no se enkran je circle tikton le won ma suppose down inside and ye wo 0244105135 next one penny 4 and so etimi akasami dimafo herbal center doctor at the time and so to conforce always answer yadia ban na etete wo say stroke anoje yade sisi yade na o yo ba na posa bema awoi abos na Johnson ba kokoda bia da nkumafo ene na se nkontafo esrew sa ene adade amsrew kono doctor fatam ento so awon ubenya bia kora beso nye enso etimi ofi afei wuju so emere e wo mpema untimi ni agpema gudie ni no okwa doctor at the time beto so no say entatia case it you no pay wodi be chemu abu akọ agogo school Johnson na on doctor koto kase na bibia e kama 0244774282 na ne mpanifo enso etima kasa Kojak Farmer wo ana di Kojak Charcoal toothpaste no no enso etimi da ba person e fita e pai fita na mpo de chesa wode enso etimi bema meso bo kono akọ jibi na watima yusoma bia akokama edema sansom ene bia pa ne ketwa na akese a okwa ebi wo hono Kojak me patcho de channels omona di Kojak Pro Code enum enso etimi dia ba se bia e flu ana tete wo eno atuti epa gaga na mpo awodewa wodro ne unu bia enum enso beto akoma bia so to akoma wodi ane sa wodi obebo pini na se Kojak Farmer enema bobo bochi na mantima nka nyina no wo mu enso etimi e wo bi o market kumase a obo ya enso eto Central Market ona be hu ya enso simple Kojak ya bo aduma amanto channel akoma no ati the tension cry yo na so cash druglet ehon ye wa ya bo aduma homa trofo ni 0244559597 na no mo enso etime akasa na bibisa say agan no wanya bi anomana eye dabi di akopa bi na no ne sesia say ane dia unsu dia dan say kire obi na obi so akoto bi enso etime no wey cement vital herbal mixture and capsules na me so ada sabia usisi ene ya so yo ba anamposa bema usisi bo gaga anamposa to asi tintina me pato nidi de friend satika ena church wa me sewada kope agani benom ebetu ase enom enso atimi dama obi won so a de chane se ene one bema asia oteyaw ene adade obi so on ma de chance week erection ena tete wo me sew wadon ayaga kope binom emema no so 2 minutes 3 minutes pure se adebo ania na ba bese kon wadro ayaga kope binom eno ebetu ase so atumi adama wo me sew kanesa no amam se bi atu anjo Ghana bi akwa wo se be ka cement fighter herbal mixture and capsules nebe nemom frefra 0240616061 and 24 and some etimakasa na bisa wani ho yade ne say na tie se bia glaucoma ete ana esi wani so anampo cataract ana no eti wani so a de test ade be wa hu ade so akira hu a wodi wani be chemo ABA herbal clinic no mo so etimi aboa eba no menstrual disorders, hypertension and how prostate enlargement, kidney and liver problems are with the crocodile ABA herbal clinic no mo so etimi aboa omo de eba no some problems ta omo kwadare wo ma women omudi nubra ani aban ebesa yade ama bibia so etimi akokama kumase kwada so dwena se jawona se ne market na chi wope ene wa ye bo adwuma me pato du domain cross a ye ben Ebenezer preparatory school ene wa ye bo adwuma 0541565199 or more and some etimi akasa natural company limited say what with the Proslav capsules and so etimi ediaba number o Johnson tentem anaju anaposo Johnson sinisia mesa unya Proslav ebebwa obi so on ma me part of Johnson otia ewomo kope binom na enos etimo 2-man capsules mesa weak erection sisia den tetel premature ejaculation ehu na na dwane afi Congo ointment no omodi aba se man kokopa na tetel obi odware wi a obedwini wa mesa wada kope Congo ointment be so na bibians etimi kwa kamanos enti for candidates and hour what do no obako nurse natural company limited no kwajo mu Congo ointment ne be baby aton do bia kwa won source etima ka 0249017101 nanu mo enso etima kasa Hepasco herbal capsules na adwowe de medical culture say sa utie me nampo opesa oliver no wunya adwo be support na eno so etima boa agina brane a anapo sa Hepasco herbal capsules ana babuao amanto chona wakam ababuao na atwifi bia ewo mogya ni mo enom enso atimi ede afruma ma na se wankasa no odada se chan bibia atimi akokama enom enso atimi ede mebesa protect oliver no entimi ne wankama kwakoto ne ve ede ababegu fie ne mpomi so smetuma yisu ama bia etwa wakama Hepasco herbal capsules ne de ababuao odada se chan bibia etwa koye bibia etwa ndo organ bia okwa won source etimi akabi ama bia etwa wakama enom enso atimi de ama aya frefra 0557453579 and 24 and some etima kasa power specialist herbal hospital yama me doctor akoso dua yakat ene yewie na the chance about hepatitis B, C and opus A and fatty liver, prostate enlargement and how ulcer yade no fakoda no nos etimo no ntuase kama nos etim fama na ban malaria nko de ono nko ene kuta adua ya na se herbal malamex ebetu malaria na se nos etimi de ma kofka herbal mixer no obowa wadro no untumi ni dinso a adua ya herbal to na keneba boaw ama so etima tibia di adidie ama bia akokama adama ba bia ton de organ bia okwa won so ebetimi akabi encrying jo kwabrenya ACP road na se power hospital bus stop on ma ene wa ye bodman pokuma se fe ya se bosomtwe kwana so adua ya junction e won ye wa ye boduma 0244544422 na onempanyfo enso atumi akasa
wo me dan say obatan yemra yen question of the day so quick na for yem fa a latest of foreign and break and so yema ko skakrana eno asem say one cat cat one yes adem san kaskade nka mo fa bi pa eno am say teams ni bi bo abropo to say one omo ha dwen pa yes anka bako pen say no of course 5 na bo na nwane nyina anka mudiska nti better luck next time wo na de yedru so enso amuzu p sponsored we amuzu p herbal meseno na wadwa so a enye na pharmaceutical shop ene herbal shop bia be kumbia no nsa be kan ye say se wo your banner em say nyoma nkoye ma wote say wase kwan ebie eye kase wo be say mo na ekuma bi na san tisi dada ma drawing and ye kanfo de amuzu p herbal meseno no bemas wo dro no and so vitane fu be mo ban ebejai na fi ama ampa onso aye bema mu na FIFA any players ema kuma ko 11 edin by say I was see a choose back na yejin as the best player and the FIFA best 2025 my catch say 28th of this month na voting and so ebe closing ti an wa hye so and so ede amena de ebi sound nyina say amuzu p say yemisa say when and deserve 2025 FIFA best award who deserves the 2025 FIFA Best Award. 28th November and a voting ebeko newe oye fan na wa register ewo FIFA ho a obetimi to abane bi ti omofa Ousmane Dembele, Achraf Hakimi, Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe, omofa Nuno Mendes, omofa Cole Palmer, Pedri, Rafinha, João Neves, na omofa Vitinha rather, Lamine Yamal, and afi Mohamed Salah. Wenum ana 11 players. I was some baako je FIFA Best Award. When ana afu say I was say ye day FIFA Best 2025. Emmanuel Paul.
Post na say High G and so say Kopama, Raymond and so say Mbappe, Joseph Yaba and so say Osheso no life, Sanso Anakojo Alpha say Mbappe 100 times, Kopama say Mbappe, Sanso Anna Branch and did Santiago GH, as a Kylian Mbappe, Docas Boateng, one day I say Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Hurricane, Anna Pedri, a fair playboy as a Kopama deserves it, Ogidi Brown Jr. as a Kopama, Sanso na Branch and Dean answer the Escobar as a Rafinha Tebenya God Fred on also say Rafinha fe enjoy Etena say Mbappe number 1, Dembele number 2, Hurricane number 3, Daniel Ousu say Mbappe, Kwaku Ayawanda as a Rafinha, Dennis Malfo as a Lamine, Samson Anna Branch fan Bright Lawson and so say Kopama afe Sulemana Abdul and so say Lamine Yamal Anna say Rafinha afe nya Branch fan Ousu Patrick say Hurricane, Samson and Elizabeth Kumi as a Hurricane, a branch and did Alasan Salifu as a Pedri, Pedro Amadina Cruz, Eko Adamako Palmer, Frank Ishmael, and so say Lamine, or Rafinha, Anonos Adiaba, Nana Dope, and so say Rafinha, Afe Akwasi Japan, as a Palmer, Israel Tete, as a Mbappe deserves it, Mariche, as a Lamine, a branch of friend Mike Vortic Aqua, as I'll go for Dembele, Kwaku Raphael, and so say Dembele, Samson and Osman, and so say Rafinha, Solomon, and so say Obako Diama Ellen Halan, Samson Ice, and so say Mbappe, Afe Mausa Brantia OG, and so say Rafinha, Mausa Brantia and Didi Kujo, and so Mohamed Salah, Asa Pepe na fancy messages in the dorsal papa.
Okay, well now real quick, Nana Kwame ISM say what you see Kylian Mbappe on also a J FIFA Best Award and Jamananya Ko Frank and so Kwadiama Mbappe Fei Paul Sapon Chuzi Lamine Yamal and I stay and so say our mind Mbappe say Nathaniel Kwadiama Lamine Yamal Gideon Kobe Jr. and so Chuzi Kopama and I fe Indigo Isaku and so let's say Lamine Yamal and was watching Achraf Hakimi. I was off away. Say Maxwell and Janet by Prince Boateng so called Yama Mosala and when so I say Mbappe and I was so much demand on so many tell life from Ayakintan for Pascal and so and a day some message by now minimum say ABC game and so I already there because 2:30 and then we draw because so and after make house at 5 o'clock and you another draw and a last draw and so 9 o'clock and so anadri na mama share quick I was say the betway coach no and so mama na sane akọ and so aba na Betway quote no Betway Adarama Betway say yan cancho say we no so Betway rewards Koswana Bertie on sports Koswana Bertie on casino wo betting na no na chese winya points or convert points into cash wo be area 2 bottom dia check how far na wo be been so akwanchu taste and be area far dry to Betway there www.betway.com.gh regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Madaroma Ananopeno Yade ayen 7 more and so at the Emana first quote 110 O's BW1 FA 17 039 110 O's. I don't know. You have not 25. So I was say about pay.
110 25
well BW1 FA1 54 E4 on your screens and you 25 O's 14 O's and you BW1
BW1
FA1
FA1
5B
5B
0C
0C
14 O's. I don't know. Last code. 9 O's. Ketwa BNM. BW1
BW1
FA1
FA1
63
63
6A
6A.
Yes. T yewie no so.
Yes. T nyame moae. Bibia anya fine. It's a green tikia. And a brunya atade usanteke dia na matombo aseka.
That's right. That's right.
Of course, we had the kuguso send your baby nya get to brunya atade. E dia mamu is pamacho. Maya mudan kano. Musa mumpa
okay. And yenko foreign emre. And if you that ti nyamenke ho normal weekend no anya fine. On for yenja. Kibia be okay. Whoa, yeah, come on Stone Live on Wontumi TV digital satellite. Live on Wontumi TV live our Facebook and YouTube and so yeah live also bomoni and so be like in Virgin page, your new page. I was sharing Pedro be so share now or do messages go as here and so a day abana fe yabobo so and so dia my we for na bedwa for baby him na ya de dia ka no area so and so dia madana so yeah come on this sports buffet. Yanko foreign bra.
Agwa juma no you. Yame wo da. Se uji di dia. Obeya juma. Asa chre no you. Yame wo da. Se uji di dia. Obeya juma. Ye bompaye. Shamachi shra Yehuwa ilahenu Yehuwa ekat. We ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika luvika uvika naveshika uvika miyodika tode yasak in English in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Shout out, come on, boy, Kapo. Kapo chairman. I feel like chairman. Yes. Got time at Tabu Casamu, some messages and a Ben Obia say, hey, oh, chairman, yeah, dear pass, watch me assemble. I just quite becoming Kwame Horn, and Papa, me.
Na guess it is okay how guess no me say guess no me say how many boys in this year me say guess it say who to be sponsor no I number 1 cheva agwa juma no you nyame wo hoda se uji di dia
yeah, left to over and pay and Jumedia. Your friends I want to miss sports bite to know. You're the more now so by no more. Your son latest anymore. And some other Bamano Casa Sherlock Mammy England. Woman from a squad and say coach, you know, and your name Chester England almost squad. Woman ya Jumania Drumna your ball. I had just a weekend here. Not just as much as I was a boss our year. Your friends international football no and no and some other consultants England and mine ball World Cup qualifiers. Woman ball came back. I just said be a mine after that game no and some other game England mine and some annual my friends Albania and some other just a mission I just a manager friends I Thomas Tuchel no and some enemy I squad way now not absentee but Arsenal woman could I friends I Miles Larry Skelly Aquadano went to me and Ram and some our squad anymore name of Declan Rice and some managers of boys are coming out here woman some to me as squad anymore right and I want him say I Madrid and some Aquadana your friends Jude Bellingham on him son and Saint Terminal Nanka Jude Ayobia one some collab now so the meaning and some other coach and I Tonsa Eddie friends and Senadi woman to the about Jude I afraid archers and some Kakra and some from us about two Shamwa not just a goalkeeper and some Jordan Pickford afraid one finding Pope and a goalkeeper your friends Dean Henderson Amomiansa and a just a Marijano and some enemy Ebiamuno who call England no much not just a Dan Benum and just a man gay near James Afay as you consign I just a Nico Realinum and the Spencer Fay, John Stones, and a player. Yefano Jarrell Quinsa, Omunino, and some Ameki, England, Wamosom Akatano, Elliot Anderson, Jude Bellingham, Jordan Henderson, and a Falconane Fansa, Declan Rice, and Morgan Rogers, and a first court, and Adam Walton, Wamosono, and a Chasomosha, a Chesa Middle, Ajama England, Omutimono, and a for Jarrod Bowen, our attack, a better Chiese, and some our attack, Aquadana, Yefansa Phil Fortino Kaisa, Nani Yamaba Tujas and the Managerial, and some Abonabasuma coach, Yefansa Pep Essay, one of the old our Thomas Tukamusa, Tukal Abayatia, a year, and a Jama England, Omutim Nacha Sadino, and some Ayababu, Ayakasakwa, because Foden and your form, and our Subwano, and your collar pano, and I just am saying from Fodeno, and some Anya collar po England, Womutim Nemo Anafe, Antonio Gordon, Hurricane, Marcus Rashford, and a player, Yefano Bukao Saka, Womanino, and some Anya collar poem, and England, Serbia, England, Albania, Achasano, and your break, I am a qua, the delayed test and after Terminano, and some Maya Telfa and Anopai, and some our Shonos Yaguswa, Yaka say, Yadia Rum, and some our Premier League in the Mono, one of them say Yaguswa, Yakasadiaman Kanasa, Yachain, a ya managers lessons, Mikala Tata, Enyamai, Anna Coachina, Yafansa, a ya Enzo Maresca, one of some Enyama, Yatracer, Womumi press conferences, Ababasona, Yawu said your managers, and your Monsamino, and some about to Yanam Ansana, one of them coachina or Yajuma, and some Adaman Newcastle United, Yafansa Eddie Howe, and also what the idea and some Adiabesansa, Ayadiasa Sunday, Wamusum about game Adiatia, Aya Brentford, na Omum, and some other way. Now Eddie Howe say, Nakuran Fans Anton Golden, and some Aya doubtful, one Casabia Codano, and Timmy Monum was them Acodano, and some Ayobia doubt, and Masakema, and some other conscious Sunday Sansa, boy, no others who a problem, and some chest and hip, and no chest and a part. Now, manager Casamisa, a raw carers, not just Adanasa Qua, not the one to not sound Basan and Zapoino, and some problem, a Sia Quaquia, and to Amora Sabia Codano, either sir or Bo announcer, one Timimo Anopedia, Robert Mia Cannon answer, and to the Golden, and some doubtful, and Masakema, and some other Coso, and a Juan Wisa, or Motor, some anymore, Juan Wisa, more bomber Newcastle. Dabi our pra say coach and say Yaman to just on Timmy Mosa game no na still na obey time and sana what get back to one fitness level as say one some other support no and some ultimate na Liverpool coach ayora your friend say ana slot na Canino one so ball at the Man City Boboku no na manager fan slot and ye na slot Edin command was say Alisson Becker and some ayobi ababa back na ababa Baka, I just say I'm call international break about right after international break, you know, Liverpool Nottingham Forest our game. Now the coach can say I yes how much you know and Alisson Becker some available no mum was a branch of say Jeremy Frimpong and some ready and Fama I yes our games as I say one some other ball now just a stone I know Frimpong will be our pro now shockingly I'm to just say a branch of Alexander Isak I initially Eddie Cabeto Jamon cross and Isaac Ebi on Timmy Mopo. Emma Micrame Bacasa, woman, other so much as a just a beer. Yet to Bronya, every year, Nelson coach a furnace and a slot essay. Yaman to just Akran and one about returning to Tim a year training. Now, said only kind of report of Bino and some manager coach LK and some Abra report to me and some manager area to just and a branch of an Isaac and some other party and some our training artists and some good news out of my club. Your first Liverpool. Now manager Bonamantia Piabaso what Dominic Soboslai. I'm at just one about Bernabasosa Juma Soboslai everybody say and some other and worship one Bonabaso Ebium Wababo and Robertson and so Abasuna. What 3 of us Robertson was a brand performances. Our dinner says, hey, Ayakama. What was 3 matches within 7 days? Aquano, while Bonabaso said Robertson, Ayakam on the ball. Said Robertson, Ayan Juma defensively. Nania Sopana, Jabaso Canina, Wuniamatombo, and Asunani, as a coach, and some Aya Robertson, and some Abasana Mosala Diano was it a very important thing. And I say, Ebia Mosala, Ebesha goes, and Yanunqua. No man. Sir, over Mohamed Salah, what to me by Chebe defending Kakra and some play any day. Emma Chanson commanding in Ano, or some other to John football player. Your friend Mosala Basso, the defensive work, and also Yebi, and some other Liverpool Timono, not just a chosa automatically a Kuyepa. Now, Yabasa coach and say, who ball at your Man City, Nanya saying, and a Man City game, Usiafano, and was a Brabia City, and Liverpool Ebeshabiano. Yana Newman, some I am very interesting. Yana gamer. I'm saying I was so published answer. I am much I won't show you and no da answer. To me, I pretty much be for Bakawatana, TV and Asabako Stadium. Not why disappointed. National coach and Abaswatch Liverpool and Man City bar individuals, a year Jumaten, individuals, and some Amonton Bono, and some our Suru our Brausha. One say when he waste time, one to Sika and some Antungui. Just no one know our brother, and also some iron cacker free coach, and I swear at the Yin some coach, your fans and a slot at my Liverpool, and some Adaman Central Fano pay our brother, just in a Jumadia, your fans a press conference, and no, and so a Basso.
Watching because so many great individuals are playing that game, and yeah, these teams 9 out of 10 times give you what you expect. For me, with Pep, that's 10 out of 10, and people should give their opinion about me. But what I liked about Pep Guardiola's teams is that you 10 out of 10 times get what you were hoping for. A great game of football with no time wasting and no all kind of things that I start to dislike more and more and more about football. But these are not the things you can see if you're watching a Man City game. I think it's always worth watching because so many great individuals.
Man City match be a Sebiomo and some Liverpool Banas over share Ebia Pub Guardiola City or Mobola. West time was Sebio Buamanu Shana, Watana from now, you will sit and support to see share just Omun Fikra. Was in your son a Pep at Tientina. I am much and wash a pana. Woman sound to us with him, Emma Coachino, and from a Bisu Case. What did he ever say Liverpool and Man City and matches Somopono? Are similar to El Clasico. So what should be a Clasico profile? Should be a profile Madrid and a Barcelona. Sana was a profile Man City. So I Liverpool and no, I just a first profile and no, I one another about entertainment value. I will be your and also say a Clasico. I was Spain. You bet me I can be at the Man City and so a Liverpool gamer and no. So our Premier League mo amateurs Roberto Canina Onyame coach Liverpool no ya adwuma ewo eye that Eredivisie mo no abebi asa match we ebe koso no alternative achi ehwebi enchechew se match na no hyepa no ya asema coach ya fans ana slot and some area twitwa ya the update and the aka nyina no and some the manager ni akota na ya fan Antoine Semenyo ya se na ya Semenyo de kwatwa sa wono se de amanfo din koma na abakwa ha ni alenkana na crani and can quote to cry or be on the focus our Bournemouth game so we focus say our season no sana my can't trust a boy no Liverpool ano enya obaso ball na no pay update everybody say Liverpool for enya submit a 65 million pounds and sansa was starting tama na wani ayo kokon to Liverpool for no mete so more prepare 65 million pounds and no ayo bidder woman obaso mo de come Bournemouth na ɛma kwan ɛma Semenyo ɛnso ɛba na update ne kakra nie Bournemouth ɛnso say ɔmo deɛ ɔmo bɛ release player no the moment bi ɔmo asking price and I say wɔn valuation ɔmo de ato akɔda no so wo de banko deɛ a wɔn so ɛbɛgyae ama Semenyo ɛnso aba ɛno yɛ 1 and after 2 wɔn de clause ahyɛm ɛyɛ special ɛde 3 English clubs ɔmo nko a ɛm sɛ clubs bɛsɛ mmiɛnsa bi ɛwɔ Premier League nim a wɔn ɛnam sɛ ne yɛ kan sɛ clause no ɛhyɛm ɛde saa afɔ no ne yɛnim Liverpool ebi a Man City bi ɛbɛka o ebi a Man United bi ɛnso ɛbɛka o who knows ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ kakra no so bɛtumi abɛduru baabi ɛma wɔn ne nke boy no kɔ to Chelsea ɛnti ebi a ne nyinaa no ɛnso ɛbɛtumi aba deɛ wɔn kan sɛ clubs mmiɛnsa bi deɛ wɔn special clause a kyɛsɛ no hyɛm ɛna deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa Semenyo no kyɛsɛm sɛ wabɔ Liverpool ho dam akwadaa no nso ɛnya Liverpool no nso ɛbɛpɛpaa na kyɛsɛ no ɛyɛ deɛ firi mu ɛnso ɛba Arsenal ɛbɛbɔ deɛ tia Sunderland weekend dinner ɛyɛ game a yɛdi ka bɛka ho sɛ mpediatrɛw na Reno Granit Xhaka wɔnom ɛyɛ obi a wabɔ 20 bɛsɛ 7 seasons ɛnso ɛwɔ the Gunners ɛhɔ na Granit Xhaka no wɔsɛ sɛ ɔhyɛ goal ɛnso ɛtia Arsenal a ɛnyɛ deɛ ɔbɛ celebrate ɛsan sɛ ɛnneɛma pii ɛna ɛka bom ɛnneɛma pii ɛna ɛkɔm nyame yɛ anom ɔkyena wɔmu hosti ɛyɛ the Gunners ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Stadium of Light a wɔsɛ wɔhyɛ goal ɛnso ɛtia Arsenal a ɛnyɛ deɛ so ɔbɛ celebrate yɛntie player yɛfa no sɛ Granit Xhaka wɔdi nkɔmmɔ na wɔkyerɛkyerɛm the reason to ɔhyɛ goal on celebrate no yɛntie ne kakra wo yɛwɛ sɛ nsɛm abrantɛ fa no sɛ Granit Xhaka de ɛto dwanema yɛtiefo ɛna no pɛ no nyinaa no yɛbɛnya no nsom ade ama no afei wobɛhu sɛ de adeɛ ɛnso ɛbɛsi akwae no ɛyɛ kakra ɛno nsom afirim ɛdɛ ba sa nsɛm no nyinaa no yɛde ɛma yɛtiefo ɛna no pɛ ɛnsom ɛwɔ hwɛ no sɛ ntia no ɛyɛ big game a yɛtwɛ ne yɛtie asɛm a coach no a yɛfa no sɛ Mikel Arteta no pɛ ɛnsom ɛbɛtena ase a wɔno nsom ɛde bɛto dwa san sɛ manager no ɛnsom ɛde kakra nso ɛde abankye Granit Xhaka ɛnso ɛyɛ ready a after 7 years our Emirates no was out of respect to Shegwala Wontumi and celebrate yentie no.
I will not celebrate, for sure not, because I had 7 years in this football club where I had great times. About the respect I have for this football club, I will not celebrate, for sure not. It's normal, you have a lot of emotions in the dressing room, because to beat Arsenal is a big thing. Even more how they are at the moment. Very, very strong, very good team. Let's see what happens. We are looking forward for this game and just getting step by step the things done, what we need to improve and when we need to be very, very good. I will not celebrate, for sure not, because I had 7 years in this football club.
Goal Etienne, former club Arsenal, and Yari Sono Granit Xhaka, and Saber celebrating young coach and father Pep Guardiola, and so as we are no predia minions, woman inducted a Pep, almost away no, a cancer League Managers Association, Hall of Fame, 1,000 club, not just a 1,000 club, no, and some managers are woman managing 1,000th game, a year just English football anymore. Now manager no about the 39th manager one modern era our English football wareche ayesa milestone amano kaseno nyame adoma aye weekend game our body atia bobo kwafan say Liverpool aye game etosuma kumako 1000th and so ema aye pep as I say womo som abana basuna mete say aye Ferguson and aye presentation some other man after say coach Abeka say na niaje I said na what drew sala for ni adere nyina no when him say manager no report to am say kan je eba no say womom abaso mo Chester Ferguson say on kasa kra no mo delighted say omo man akwabade awuram away aye League Managers Association Hall of Fame 1000 club in 42 for Barca B, 247 for Barcelona, 161 for Bayern Munich, 549 for Man City no what a Bakui Elsosna fe wabe manager wa manager Marco 1000 eno aya basoba enano promotion adiamana ya am tete som ade ba Shadrack mama malini akwada de fansa if Bisuma na Bisuma no report to me nyan say say what down so na grobontaina the sun and the ababa to jasa from 2022 September about June 2024 next in the space of Sebia 2 years sir what one mobile boy na no be so transfer sika every na account tum ekoto ono ni diem na Morris Games ayo bi a age 31 womodi kan che no and then ana just omo de ayo story ne basa sa nipa na wia no £800,000 and no ayo amount between September 2022 about June 2024 woyi e free aya if bisuma and some account tum amene yes bank ono mo tijuma na say aya sikafo bank anya bank bi akeke womonom a chese billionaires and millionaires and omo am say omo class onom and sevi awasa aya bank ko amade menya na say ho ana be man su sevi ne womo so transfer £800,000 e dey free account tum ama say ni pa no akwakodi aya police sama and some I kakra amasoye and some banana peno I was shown us now pan on my channel and to say the city be down so face the charges and kakra and some banana I was shown us now my manager Vincent company essence weekend bamuchi timono woman some abana on him say buying for the some year rotation because I say buying kwakobo Union Berlin away nyame yar mo chana Union Berlin match there so we have a case because we can which make changes best 3 up front echo bench yet na Nico Jackson no and Quatano one shall Liverpool 3-0 and some our first half idea buying El Quarry and you make changes and manager senior changes as some John best to be a disaster was one and some to start here now on the watching sir Osha Union Berlin and some we are one Lametano to league matches and qua there's a baby equal a year record coach na your father Pep Guardiola and some asset because we need 10 matches our Bundesliga at also Pep and a bay but as a company and yet 9 million area or the source watch now I get 10 in all competitions to know when you're 16 out of 16 what the source watch now what about 17 or over 17 and Thomas are coaching about records I must say one will be a records a Yanaba Kubaku say and say on the final game I'll bet me a sham at the title now the records we will choose to final match you know records and your records are some cry not tension anymore yentie manager fanasa Vincent company ever bring what di a game no enkomo.
The reason I don't focus too much on records is because obviously I'd choose winning a final over any type of record like this, but what I do like about the fact that we won a lot, and I say it's a mindset thing, I say this to the players a lot, is when you've won either 10 in a row or 16 in a row, whatever amount of games, but it should give you the confidence that later in the season, if something happens, if you lose a game or you have a bad period, if you go back to your best possible mindset, you can win again 10 in a row, and you can win again 15 in a row. So for me, pushing that boundary, it's more not because of the record, it's because you're telling yourself in the future when it matters you can do it again. That's what I look how I look to it. The reason I don't focus too much on records is because
coach and Vincent company and I would say your dinner accepts Emana Bakubusan na manager Guardiola and also what will be about drew out the career of Pep and some up one pa now also be a busy as a manager no I fancy Pep Pisa and the city ever start taking kind of no sababa getting the passport our Premier League anymore no company say the former coach ever saying yana form now fee and you some other kokama and your mother schedule some Man City and some no was some didn't come out from so part I'm saying no will be a busy among Shadan Kasaba time bomb quadia and some can be also woman some other casa on Pep Guardiola and also company Kasai.
I said it so many times before, so Pep did play a very important role in my career as a player and also in my development as a coach. We didn't speak too much since the summer. I think he's been really busy trying to get back to the top of the Premier League, but we're always we've always been regularly in contact, and there's a lot of sympathy between us. So at some point we'll get back in touch. But I obviously follow Man City still and want him to win the league and do many years there and be successful. I said
yes, I know I kakra free na so the bank camera ya Fisher young call I back to the Premier League now fe mama Manchester United coach and fan sir Ruben Amorim onum sam command say mo no mo share the pejaba the fa kwada na fan sir Kobe Mainu enwo any adebato say wo hwe training akwada na fan sir Kobe Mainu ya boy no deserve say one so abenya playing time dia Manchester team no na mom nyina echi ono na coach awaso aye selection tie there one so abema kwada no so anya bi ensom apia abo aya Mateus Cunha abo Brandon Bemo som abaso acha so mom yenu nyina no am say o say Mateus Cunha crowd ora bi acha sa kwada no ensom ajaba acha sa probia no eno ana eboa no so mo hia opponent bi ana am say ayade eboa mo pa because wo ma chese ball no mapia wo mo anim ball no ball mo ba so mo tempo no ensom abo so Manchester there wo mo preparation mo de kwakọ ball aye Tottenham Hotspur me no kase ya baba no na Tottenham so training session cause enra wo mo san chese wo mo Mohamed Kudus awo chese training grounds abiam anope ya ho say ya betu ya monitor wo say bia akotan na ya fa no Kudus training and assassin ena bia Kudus ensom agye no eno som abesi akwa ani ade na mo me kan enwa say Kudus abaso chese we are very okay to game against Manchester nyame ya no chena ali kick off no ensom abenya bia bo ono betimi apopi eno ewo ho ani ade nti ya betie eye coach and friend sir Ruben Amorim answer Manchester bo Europe wo mo bo a game in a week na chese emfaso mu pa na emfaso no so sedie wo besia utilize no you go on mama 2 weeks kwasa one from prepare cover match ba ko ontimi wini na so na ye sampa emfaso abaso e dia Manchester coach ne ya no kwafo wono age to mu sa 1 week amdo one game our Premier League game no boa mo pa na omo so using ye yentie Ruben Amorim.
It's not the fact of seeing the positive, it's using the positives. So any situation that you have in our life, you can look in the positive way or in the bad way. If you ask me, you prefer to be here with a cup in Champions League more money, more players, maybe. Of course, I would say yes, but you have the other side. You have more time to train, to know your players, to arrange everything, the connection between staff, and prepare the future. And the future will be with the European competition. So we just try to use the positive thing of not playing all the games during the week. So yes, I can see the positives. It's not the
kakra manager fan say Ruben Amorim ana hotel Canada young call La Liga and mama FIFA awards no nominees am the betu dwana no pay am Sharok mami wenkwa we FIFA attackers nominees na they are shocking as na am some amount for kasa attackers na nkwa na eba say na Messi ebemu Emma C. Ronaldo, Abamu Makatana, Yafano Julian Alvarez, Wanya Aya, Sa category no Enra, Nanessa was selected Abia Chessa FIFA, men's 11 attackers, Anasa attacker nominees, Eban saying, Anna Ubeshem, or Aya branch Fanasa, where Bakola nom, women are Dasari, Afei, Dembele, Desere Dwe, Wamofase Giransi, Efa, Victor Yo Keresh, Madaba Boya from Aya Sporting, Edeba Ellen Haaland, Afobenya Kwadane Fanasa, Henrique Brozonia Kwadano, Alexander Isaac, Hurricane Ewom, Leo Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Lautaro Martinez, and Robert Lewandowski, Kricha Kwaraskilia, Joao Pedro, Wamofa Rafinha Efa, Majori Tegi, Ronaldo, Mohamed Salah, Vinicius Junior, Anna Lamin Jamal, Nemum, Argentina Nia Kwadane Fanasa, Julian Alvarez, Nano, I don't want Casani teammate, Arokoto IG, Nico Gonzalez, and was a Ethiopia. Woman Casamun, Amonte de Omoya Nase, Woman Bibiano Momotiasia. Now choose attackers. I will say, now what me selected out of a lottery, no boy way, ain't not sport. I was a category no more. I want to say, I just Omanya dia kra omo ya no kra no em so omo ntiase and I serious city na Atletico Madrid omo de ne kan say player of the month award e ma coach ne ba no ye frano Juliano Simeone nyesa bia e coach abentin omo tam award e jama no akora e yo bia ne modeba award no enso awosoro pa shara ka ba cheke e video omo di promo e ne kan say akota na omo so ama na Atletico Madrid player of the month award October na chesa akora no enso deserve sense Simeone Bano obojuma pa na Madrid boy na ye from Alvaro Carreras onumsa oyobia wonya call up na the last time woman friend no Emma Spain a coach abekasa wo bobat ono na selection no say e was so fro obefro nyese bia wo tan obi epo obi asem no mom Jeminya no say Carreras ebetwenya collab na so hono woni Alex Grimaldo ana Makukureya amuna pre but ana yesanka wo hwa sebia the numbers and some ana ye adwuma sebia boy in the ball distribution awasoro and some acha Grimaldo ebia acha Grimaldo no I the best defensively ana bia Kukureya and some I the best defensively namum abana numbers are waba so much Carreras no I the best in terms of ball distribution tina uno mo na pra edem pass e bia kodano enso abanyama wura na ya drop Kukureya and also ma drop Alex Grimaldo na wan kas wo tru se ya no enso abesiako na Madrid abeto twasa wo mo papa mo chimboy na ye fano Dayot Upamecano wo so abekasa agrobat Jamal Faye ni se di omo fa David Alaba omo be so mo ye same adefa Upamecano Madrid for say wo mo nkwa ni mum ana ye kasai na sakoba se bia Upamecano and ba mo nchin entimi arechi agreement se bia be stand in a contract ama club na dia and Madrid and some other pounds na mo sakoba sa ono mo agree dia omo nkwatam sika meto nti ye maboy no anya we atese no some aye kakra free mo and eba Antonio Rudiger and some situation say dia tell say Chelsea for no dia wo mo nya Rudiger nkobe sand na ba because na wo bia dia dan say Chelsea e kire ho Levi Colwill e prior enyuru say ta ano mo say ni leader e wa kire ho and Rudiger Chelsea na di omunya omope e wo hoda dada na Saudi Arabia and some afra but Rudiger no for now e be so stay our Madrid no so so betimi a maintain a position and some our team no Sherlock mama aye come new amount so and so Fernando pay about 920 e was Spain ni pardon and a stadium abonteno yenyam ye gate Roma Salai so be a transfer ye be a gate amom so anya time aram sa time no na friend abobesa 920 na onum somebody can dey atono say the last time Barcelona about game our come new aye 28th May 2023 now some more than 2 years and year and the last time a boss about game and some man can some fear and no permanent can say more na grom shara from a cost stadium or you said the city because any videos no adoso aye more na ate o basa for about juma o ma juma pa stadium wo munwie na midi kan to last week abema update this week sir woman to take it amani pano 23,000 amani aye sold out receipt Masa, omu wie kata so ye roof area. I washroom. Na shara ma video bi dia no ba fa no bra na check washroom no washroom ni ya ba bia. Sa urina base na ha dom dwu so gum na no nko a. Ho nko ani o. Aha to no fa mo no chia wo kwa. Se the city no wi ama jane san kwan no baba ya ade ni bi. Enko dwu so ngufom. Aha. O dwu so wi a ba bia tissue wo twe be pan se wi a dance bi ni no ajade atum ana chese. Ya de sinki won so about ronsa ensum wom ti no ma de o ma bi pa wom nya nwie stadium no podi anso ya ba bi wensa na ha no go ma nya de o wurum sansa dokodoko no bo tenchen de eboro aha na wom ma aye soft drinks no wom de 4.7 euros aha ana de ebo no bi no aye 4.3 euros jamsa yate di obebo no sinema to no more na di amro no omamiam kakranti 4.34 bie ana 474 aya chese di emmo ani nyina na kakra from aba fai enkwada ne nie we yom aye training session ansa bi mani ma serious your players makumako 8 omo ball ewo stadium we da for the first time in day we mo be training our Barcelona we mo stadium ho na 8 key players no aye Pau Kubansi omo ball our come new Family Lopez emo ball our come new Juan Garcia goalkeeper no omo ball wa ha Mark Bernal emo ball wa ho ayade se Ronnie Bargi emo bi Man Casado emo ball wa ha Jerome Martin ana Danny Olmo woman nyina no emo ball da enso our ha for the first time no afei ana sa for nyina so take to aye come new pitch na woman said nyoma enso sita supporters say don't take it emo mo ba bi allocate mo no e ho boma Lamin Jamal and a jago a your body and de arches and grofoi that's some juma as a bansafway or omudito panamum sikari nano about charity and no and some kakre frimo at the basan something nano yet the emma yet for anano pay and some our short sumum as to Sabia Ayadesa Luis de la Fuente Spain a coach about Fred Lamin Jamal and us on Fernando one himself for now report to me can say yes ko be a young coso Sabia coach and at the call akwadane so ana sabi akwadano aka che coach as a coach men femina me hunya ntwamda bi media me kan enra mesesa boy no mo mane bobo sa Champions League game no de coach no ebe frɛ no de menya no no perisa sadie wo mo Spain a coach asia massage aye situation was your managing aye said your boy situation etitia na o man tokwa bia meda aye federation and Barcelona amontam no emperifon anya jepa and is a call up no squad na bana o se coach na fa Lamin Jamala emanom anya won sansa aye World Cup qualifier and ye kwakobo no anya friendly game atasa no aye kakra from adeba openina ye fa 20 Fraser what kind of ayade sam omunyina no ma ya dwuma plan ya matim no na 20 Fraser no say mo sorry and Lamin Yamal ye best we wiase no ya na mo down was Lamin Yamal enyo no ana oye the best player ewo wiase na omo twa no ho ahia se bia ne ma ne papa e bia busuafo no to a larger extent e bia na fufuo bia wojo mu dia wono mo combine environment omo twa no ho ahia woso omo ana chesa akwara no womo dina to ba bia enya kra na se no mo si ya akwara no omo hwe ya ebe ha boy na kasa dachi o mama akwara na ni ama bo no bo ho na mama akwara na concentrate na be ye na me to me pa ana my say tabia ya kan asam no ay kokotia ebi my say wo pan enya form pa o na so de ya hu sa for na 20 Fraser enso na dere de ade bana Jorge Mendes ay agent adama akwada no agent na say Monte boy na se na akwada no over 18 wo bisa say wo hwe ne wa wutie obi anya 18 bi da wo nya 18 o ma make say da o fam pomam na apie your school fees man no bomb ko school na o the one school atare no bomb mufti na chese onenam chese unsua de mpo edu entertainment dia wani mu nie e quiz a onko wo scale wo ko twabia that time kwa na onya school wo 16 17 munyina manya 18 pay but as akwana nko ade kakra bia mu ye mo kan to say de as akwana na kunipa na de kan nyina say ha ewia sesa wo ye ade na obi ajutum say ade wo ye onim ye pa ye na ni eba ho asa the responsibility and the pressure and the best as akwana onim bo no bo intiani aba no ho ana ma sa pressure no sane o ma no nyina na ama manfo se na denje masa munya botra ma akwada na akwada no e just 18 e wa bra no plano enso ayen kakra free o na so ede bana ba mo nchimfo no wo mo so mo chesa Jamal Musiala aye boy biam se aka akra bi na wono so e benya bone kakra ba mo hwa e bia the month of December maka jo se wo mo risk no wo mo ready December no mom e bia minute ne kakra bi because akwada na djuma de wo ye bi pa mo ya support na be fit ansana wo mo so amana bam Shadrack yanko aye basketball quick sense ade chena play one game and so ana baso na aye Phoenix Suns omo ensom adim kunim etwa aye LA Clippers 115-1 0-2 na wa bro akaba Sans Edin Kunim our Clippers Esono wouldn't say way about the almost 4th victory in the last 5 home matches on my ball. Not just the last 5 matches are Phoenix Suns abo fie woman we nimu makoma ko 4 almost bought juma pa na namian watchna adechi and some our Ghana Miami Heat and Charlotte Hornet our game report to me say bam Adebayo ayobi almost say nenai benkumno kokromotino am say our problem ewom enti player near bam Adebayo ayobi am say game ba no mo person mo chance we root out as I game no wonom anso ntimi mo enwa mete LeBron James update ema me no ka say Lakers say officially womanya clear LeBron James as we betimi ram our contact basketball activities not to say we betimi start to practice I know the contact we be ho betimi account but in answer no any nyina no anya de obi ho be kan interfere one man so mo chance in 2 weeks time and on sign voluntary owura fan some LeBron on my say be 2 weeks time no na ho beto no amana timi abo e dey my Lakers this season and no I kakra free mo and some at eba ho some no ye dey ema on no pay live on the show ye fansina ye makrama bedwa from na afi ye mra to aso and some and free on this and some Wontumi sports buffet press conference ba ye besa e jama ye to aso say Nana station bar e will be chim I'm say so almost here be no would be your line na would be the sports on a bosso TM say station bar will be chim so no pay o e jinam den baby yero biase new yanantie right yeah yanantie yanko and Friday yenya botena yenhia ya tiefo ne atofo ne mu show ni nyina baby obi say they are now starting no stories out here, I have interest in most of them, but the first one person starting Jama Musiala wa back Diama Real Madrid. It's a beautiful comeback at buying Jama Musiala wa returning back at this point of the season, maybe I am bored about to have somebody like Jama Musiala back in the fold. Good news at the company, the coach, and even teammates. I hope I walk by Nina. They'll be happy to see the guy back. And maybe imagine a beautiful problem at the company. Yeah, a beautiful problem at the Vincent company to have Jama Musiala back. Now, buying for us to say, because Okasim say for now, the almost combina nanka. Common cars a few Ukraine Chamans because someone person be take a risk. Finally, incubate me up by December, be adding incubate me up, but someone person be risky.
I think it's very nice. Say, many buying for the yard, but there's a reason why I'm also taking that decision, and that reason I'm person Michimu Kakra. Say, I can say, maybe a season I start your could buying the almost rolling on. Problem be anyhow. They have the chemistry, they have their playing rhythm, the coach player telepathy, exhibits on the touchline. Even though he's a young coach, but the kind of respecter. And that on the place in them. So there's no panic for Jama Musiala at this point. And a club for Frobia, Sabri and Kawabano, fans no budget so you're really Jama Musiala, very, very good player, technically gifted, or Babaka, I didn't Seminum. But tactically, the club has moved on from Jama Musiala. And it has a connection to why buying also to some extent. Vet Emaneko Liverpool no ya ma menche mo kakra buy the ball 4-2-3-1 na 4-2-3-1 no ye musa yon question ba ko peneman komo no mu entimi nya de ya kase number 10 one of the most important positions on the field kase 10 position no
say Justin o, say Rono, one of the most important positions on the field, and for that matter, roles on the field. Eya kasa wana botena.
Okay.
But by tradition, buying for no, omo fa number 10 no, enshira nya dwuma sa.
Dada nyina. O coach ya. Every generation ya wo me every success bia na buying a choke no. Count to coach. So who number 10 be e wo team no. Okay.
Now, omo maintain that tradition no, and for some reason binti no. Number 10 no to me any prominent under company bill. The reason and say buying a say so obo number 10 e team no a ya na that position no a bit static. Moye predictable, moye flexible. Opponent bia e ba oni sankofi number 10 ya yire no.
Ojini wi asa.
Aha. But buying eyes making sure say instead of going for a number 10 no, omoko for their friend is a hybrid. A flexible attacking midfielder or bet me a ball as a natural winger. On my say, me the playmaker for the side. It was your mono, only say, or your winger, but obet me a finfo be no call. Serge Gnabry or your dear winger, but only the ball finfo bet me a ball. Luis Diaz or your winger, or but no finfo to me lead line, or to me so drop it back. This is the kind of profiles I buy in a pay. I want pet 10 say obi anim say me 10 year they don't want that from 4 to 3-1 free train ho ko nyina obi atimi ye 1 na djuma 1 no so timi drop be ye free na djuma
ken crowd timi be ye 10 na djuma na wo ka no
enti the Bayern stuck for a long time to Thomas Muller as a second striker instead of a 10 it was 4 to 3-1 mama Shadrack template be yen check 4 to 3-1 why Bayern for no pen number 10 no e ba be so why Omujai vet ema na koye and why also abe catch this no pa ina musiala eba no omo se o December crowd obetimi aba because Kane Serge Gnabry no mo body effectively na okay Jose Mourinho 4-2-3-1 wey e 4-2-3-1 buying at the ball PSG na no ya game no oh Serge Gnabry no
is it go say one company bono
and yet 10 playmaker 10
yes, I understand
No. Now, what about to Jose Dia no Shadrack and yes, quickly, my. Now we are talking about the same systematic 4-2-3-1 pair. The system demands of buying is different from that of Madrid, and it's actually different from Pochettino 4-2-3-1 and ball space. So Ozil, Serge Gnabry, do they function in that same equal tandem? Ozil, the natural playmaker.
Yes.
And Di Maria and me fan homo Ozil in conchen Ozil on Turika. Pessy nature, explosive nature now. Di Maria ni Ronaldo the bema on chen and chen hono. Ozil on fama. And so we 4-2-3-1 4 now top. Free no in addition to Benzema, the slowest player. Ozil. It's better man I say Uncle Ronaldo American or Uncle Ozil or Uncle the line on top. But go back to Bayern no. Now Serge Gnabry Hurricane drops deep to link up play. Now Serge caught up. Serge caught Olise Dabraha, Olise be baba be a Serge one. Diaz could di baby Hurricane one. Very, very fluid and mobile, and then you kind of offensive mobility. But so they tend to hold my 10 on one a domineering zone for that 10. They say Ozil or down. And now Bayern say because Hurricane yes Serge man flexibility about in the final tendency about goal scoring that role now Kane Bona. Oh, and in Yamotrema Musiala. Say no bar the coach and he's one of the highest earners ever buying the CCA. The pay no so I said the Hurricane mo jacket siena, Diaz mo jacket siena. So yaw or Saba felt in the swa. The coach would now have to go back and reshape how one the team kakra ya babidri. So assassin Musiala Belgium. Now the shame say why no win a film. Sergi, Diaz, Hurricane, and now one win the free team in the final third. Now I feel say kakra yendru December no na naturally BBS your top war na obabeshim because team need rolling on.
Okay, so naturally
yes
a bit me about to be deep in form obi bit me a pra and I be a drew run in coach in here squad depth. no abam because for now there without on buying boshe.
Oh, that is it. And took a funny machine rational. Oh, you creating I'm saying a beautiful problem. Wabao, but we are also good now.
And I'm not dorsal. But silver anymore
no, Obehadjini. The rhythm of the side, is smooth right now. Compared to Yatanasi Homeka because boys not in him and then can coach player telepathy. Wouldn't be a pet, it will Homeka cra. Eka slide off the railer or Babijana touchline or so and the other back to. But everything is now going smooth. Now, I mention why buying a jar vet man. What in common I say?
Leverkusen.
Buying jar no man because in the Bundesliga, no player quality and a buying power will be flown Modiaco. But Bayern had first hand to vet. Vet requested say me petenable. Say I can't only Liverpool di Shadrack can find no Man
City in
Man City
send my man and papa no. Once me be story say Oman back straight from Germany to England because no man say cameras be home. So mo ko fa Netherlands. And I'm from Netherlands so be see to say Oman Sam Manchester Street. So from a Hona van do mobile yet cameras will say myself around. So many city Kasai, Liverpool and a buying. But buying the end they say one less can so count.
And you tell me aside Sikano buying a local talent or no be any competition with Germany. Or first hand, it is a PhD for a quarter of France. We are some Wenger and come out with dinner and we are. And Wenger church will say the problem began with Liverpool's willingness to give Vet the central position. Now Wenger and come on a crowd, they know all contextually about why Liverpool are struggling. And no cases say last year Moji League, what the Freeman method be the boy. So Freeman method the same thing of 4-2-3-1 chrono, but that was so like Pochettino the enemy used to, that was Dele Alli. He's also a classical number 10. Yeah. So much like a classical number 10. But if you are going for a classical number 10, you are no more lazy kakra. You lose ball no one tell you move bracer. But if you are Luis Diaz or Lise they press, they exploit positions. Special exploitation is very effective for wingers pressing because defending starts from the top. And you cover 10 or zil more, patch for Bernardo Silva more, David Silva, always Uncle from Bobo Budino.
Yes,
they don't work a lot of the ball, but you have a bit to say Ismail Sarr, Michael Olise, Berechi Eze, one profile, very dynamic.
But turn about to be defending
or by how they start the pressure from top and not the not Wenger can't they are for Liverpool for us and nothing more Breno.
Okay. So last season, Gravenberch, Alistair. Soboslan and about say Liverpool 10.
Yes.
Soboslan so you were cowlick said it be a Steve Ekano. So be press or be a Juana ba fino vet no mum na ba be show.
No
ba Eli.
Yes. No so vet the type no where 80% on the ball. Or to say Ozil die no.
Se ball ni hwa.
Or twani agye dia ma no. Again no be dia ma without the ball no. Ya no
without the ball more or less 10 against 11.
No. Because the modern day game, there's defense across all positions. Across all positions, there are defensive duties for everybody. So one go you train you Ronaldo ni Messi mo love no bi ankoda team mo o catch na say obi a wonya dwuma ni bi saa ye be kono ya watwe no. How can you tell me say team one premiership with vets about make shame into one defensive duty? Say me bought 10. No, and na Wenger cano. But me so me child ya why buying for no some side profile no obujana man but they want a profiler or be add goals or be pressing without the ball be effective. And they've moved a long time from the classical number 10 now. Obujao playmaker or train or dash or you say no you lose ball no I train say yeah you start pressing and you don't fans or so then you go. This is the problem with Liverpool. And yes, and this is why buying is also a dodgy vet. And this is why Harry Kane game now all ball as a leader striker or flexible massage more Diaz more couldn't they don't want to put more pressure on themselves. So they are rolling very good. Tactically, there's that deeper connection between coach and the players. Why rushing Musiala at this point? And then come on baby true. And Metiasia pass wow. Sometimes you pray for positions review, but the positions be here coach be positions be here coach be. So my main fa and no nsio and me ti ase or buy for be ma Musiala botre be manaba rather than rush him. No cover problem tactically at the Abra company. No player no crash no on Saint John and Asu. Away from that. And number be say Yana sometimes say true. It feels blessing to have quality players available. We coach Bia De La Fuente and Yami Shanesano or Carreras or Baldi or Alex Rubaldo so and Owoku Kulera. Hey, when you know about top level game. Na pay Baldi. Yeah, first one. Na pay interpretation kakra no. Ukuyera di awadi odeba defensively. Na also chire story no say a bad distribution dia Carreras and yes Edgeman. Alex Grimaldo and more offensive power and set pieces. Now bad this way. All in all, the final decision relies on what this my man the other TV so be choose. But in my opinion, yeah, fullbacks are a very important piece of football. Must say. First thing you saw Jesus and relationship positions are a cut to us or could to now come. They got to promote to our come. Three crano being Casasa. When I go to that now when they have become very important piece. But okay, days of Lam, Daniavis, Marcelo. Now we inverted but add a lot to the game. Now okay, Ashley Cole. And so name Michael Zambrota no you so lie no so yipa omo na cross the ball man striker who say be a striker every time they use the channels Dani Alves Philip Lam Marcelo Budi no one time you so lie be say omo invert it be na Trent and James hey we two but we want to feel per the role of coach the man so they become very important and I'm saying you Hakimi so and I've told you systematically say coach no respect player na who per roles or the man and we are talking about the Spain national team a highly attacking side. Every time Biano Mokomino, you are fullbacks in very important pieces of the attack. Shane Hakimi, recent days, or Yadima Morocco, the PSG. Shane Mendes, or Yama PSG, Portugal. So fullbacks are very much important. That's why your coach now forward here. Number this is very, very difficult. So score for two. A technical tactic and come politically a so careful. Bad in a Carreras in it. Madrid Barca. So you're very careful. And I said no for Korea and the Mado, so we are waiting to say Spain for the decided back. But at this point of the game, it is so huge. Say a nation like Spain between 4 quality fullbacks. I'm about one national team. But me put you away that story. Let me move for Madrid. Aircon for a new centre back. Mate Konate di, Mate Saliba di, and I know Pabicano di actually. Unim the constant figure French boys, top level football, quality technical players. Me is saying any ball. I'm reaching the pinnacle of their games. We born for Arsenal, or to be captain be. Each and every day, just we pray in the fall of Saliba. Oh, pretty minimum. You have Konate, one partner of Virgil van Dijk for a long time, one got the experience. And we are talking about Pamecano and buying for the trust in you. Look, buying, and you're very careful. We always say this. Now, share Madrid, Ubeka say on cheap. You're cheap from a pay. A way of getting a top-notch central defender. Look at how they got Trent. Now, me ya ba the source of your story be a deco sosoka. Daniel Munoz and a deco Quacopenwa. The both papa and I'm 29 years. Free game bar Crystal Palace 2024 yeah. Madrid remember. Look at how Madrid they come market. Not sure how they cook the Ocheche. Abdallah Timian yes yeah new. Madrid, you know, Sikadwa, Heisen, Otuai, Carreras, Otuya, Arnold, and because of funny free yet, and you can about what the boy called the club World Cup. Omutuya 10 million pounds to Liverpool. My boss say 3, me boy. Yeah, Master 2. Otuya, but for Rudiger so free. For Alaba
so okay, Rudiger know how many years?
Oh yeah, what the age about Haka?
So Kasa Muni also 29.
Yeah, oh yeah, Rudiger was also around that age.
Apart from these players, just say
and Rudiger was a winner. And Rudiger was a winner.
No, me to say
he was a winner.
And I said, we a winner. Munoz, Palace. Now I don't want money Africa.
Basa for no food. Yeah, tell him Munoz. Yes, West. He hasn't been at the top level. About the panic. On your breast with Basa level no near Kojano. And he may be brave. Yeah, we've seen such players will be brave. Longer years. To be very honest. All that thing all shape to the mentality of a bit. Now trip your holiday. Sentinel make experience in the top level game now. What the whole 29 is our age now for be our boss. But now when you're more top level, why? 2024, all figure 10 million and another market in the world transfer market. He was only short by the last quarter of 2024 to 25 million now or what's he hasn't been a top player. How many games Rabo at the top? And Okophobia bar that position already couldn't the ball. Couldn't the ball Garcia ball because they are converted central defenders. Thinking say open a natural right back by the amount to over Kodia by the Hakim Muye. Since Cancelo, Basa natural fullback to be obeyed as a human. They did work by converting Kunde. And a woman Garcia as a support by your fullback BIA. It is how phobia natural Abadia. Go properly into the market. Munoz is in the deal. He's a Colombian, a South American, lingual problems in New Hosa. But me say, yeah, we should just be a not best.
But I'm too now, Alves, Edema, one day. Munyo be of a mom said be more. Or because I said, you know, dest about Obia so many Alves for yet. One survive it. Oqua Alves, so I say, and no be a shady baby judge. One hour, that is because one two papa. Lordly about bot three. One Messi combination. Messi the man, touch back, Messi. So and one man will be under attention echo. And yet is a profile those Abba name they say here from Eden Hazard to getting Snake Ganacho. Almost I didn't city. Yeah, winger for winger. So Pamani Prapa a boy. Lami Yama and Yana from Barcelona boy. Yeah. To be very honest, very careful. There are a lot of central defenders about to know. Ben White, Timber, Calafiori, Ubenyo Bixen, Atanake, Vardiol. These are all half centre back, half full back. Now, your coach, what you should according to the OPE. I understand. But so we team that's Umpe Kunde, Umpe Garcia, all right back, or there. My key point is don't go for somebody. What came the prime? He couldn't hit to the top level. And or then Palace. At the four the Bekumai, or who didn't Pacro, but didn't show me. Munoz is in the deal. And I bet you I didn't quite chill brave. I bet you now if me can send me about this Basetima, a baby, but the best I bass a fancy more. Tim of us in a crew, yeah, 1 million. I say, yeah. What do you say? Quality for quality collectively. But a team will say, lesser than last year, Some. Yeah. I say virtually the same place. Oh, now you only say last year quality yeah. Quality for quality collectively, but and who not operating feeling. I feel different. You watch that game against Club Brugge, no who said no, there are certain things wrong. ATM says you Behabasa, Liverpool says you Behabasa, PG says you Behabasa, buying Behabasa, and he finance open soko. Opa me bone 50-50. That's a via and Valencia and Sambra. They will have goal scoring chances. More. Me Humbasa strength. And so for Deco to be saying this, oh yeah, positively, or cancer company be ready. Say they need a solid squad. Nobody call. If you're going for somebody when you need go for trippy. On our top level, naturally. Or feature for Free Lions, major or captain. He's done all that. Why go for this guy? Let me move on. Julian Alvarez, any can attack
attackers no.
Yes, before so beba Julian Alvarez there so amenye we quick and camera kwere afi. Wo say oyo ba na ebia wa wie senior high school for now the whole fee wo twen say bia beto aso na benya dwuma. Ana simple oba no between the ages of 18 and so kusi be 20 bia obi pobi ama no atena fie. Ebia bebo abo fie ade yo kakra. To say how much you be to some accommodation and so we are ready nko say bia be nko ade and say bia nso onua ba bi na ono so pese ono bi aja for na wo fie kwa na boso me obenya kakra be di ama ho ato anya ba bi di uti ato ada esim ama ade achi wa number ni 0538 141360 0538 141360. We SHS now fee for now between the ages of 18 to 20 or bar. Ne parent say move for you no ne po bi am bebo abo made you fee kakra new. So Alvarez that you know.
Yo.
So
no, Emia. Listen, should I come feel listen or screen so. Me, some because me in my opinion, five center forwards in the game currently. 5 center forwards, 5 Peo Mebo Alvarez in account. 5 Mebo Alvarez. He's everything in number 9. Oh, why wouldn't you put this guy in attack as a even 10? You say FIFA, you say.
Like moment less than enough. I heard the number of way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 22.
Alvarez in the position. How on earth? Me, I understand. Say, a voting right. There's a technical department idea show sir. You are to public in say nipa be 500, 400, 100 players in footballers whoever. Yeah, why more final decision makers decided list we.
So yeah, and the FIFA technical study committee. So about one of the national team coaches 1, captains 1, and journalist to say Utieje Modiano and also 1. Now for fans no why you registered FIFA online on Wontumi to be. So
say can you say now odi FIFA now why you wrong kakra and chimuna watch na me de pa meaning say nya ba ko beat to say FIFA director be na a friend list no.
So yes, I list we there omo na dia ba but we na say bia ye be yi forwards. Okay,
so my maintain omo dia ba no hwan mo na di we ya ba hwan mo na
just a FIFA technical study.
Good. So I want to speak to the technical study group okay, if it is made up of 10 people or 5 people or 8 people, yeah, I want to speak to the 8 people now. A select team ranty. No credit nyame kwan so. E die pa na friend say no striker, attacker, forward be yeah. I say Alvarez ka ho. And son and idiot to be about list with me. I don't get it. Me who Yami, Vinicius, Mo Salah, Ronaldo, me who Retegi, Rafinha, Pedro, João Pedro for Chelsea, no. Me who Leo, Messi, Mbappe, Martinez for Inter Milan, Lewandowski, Kvara, Sosoha, me who Hurricane, Isaac, me who Enrique, Haaland, Jokers for Arsenal, Sergio Grassi, Dizadwe, Dembele, Bakola, and then Al Dassari for Saudi Arabia. These are the players. The criteria for the best FIFA awards are based on sporting performances and general conduct on and off the pitch during a specific period, which varies slightly for each award category. The voting is a 4-way split between fans, national team coaches, national team captains, and media representatives. And now both here. Yeah. There are also other awards such as the Puskas Award for the best goal and the FIFA Fan Award with different voting processes. Where Sima HMOP said okay yo, and you're very, very disheartening. Julian Alvarez, he's the next Luis Suarez. I did be our person number 9 and he hasn't gone off. Because the Shadrach need to see for a specific period, no period bed free game from 2022 World Cup. And Obano catch Manchester City for say me, I don't see myself as behind Haaland in a pecking order. It's Munjamin Amenko. Now in Babia Sassam free buy or Argentina holiday no. And now be a 7 9 ya.
Business I don't pep my own mobile.
Okobisa say nipa me dwano wi ase pa Pep Guardiola me chiri no so o me coach no say there be ada no ma omo wie you deserve to start etu tu say your boy ni ya pa oba ya no de letter betumu na we dey kan Pep Guardiola oka bibi ma Pep te mo bu say Pep say na Alvarez aka na Argentina no say your no choice to buy and split no. Then he went to Atletico Madrid yeah who you best 3 players since he joined her everybody didn't know for God's sake. Why is the guy not here?
And Sasha say, Atletico Madrid in their pecking order. How many seasons now will say be Atletico Madrid they are contenders for the La Liga, for the Champions League, on both PSG, on both Madrid, on both Barcelona, on both Man U, Bayern, on both Chelsea, on both these clubs. I say Atletico is so be so Simeone there, and defensively
sure.
So for Alvarez, so about shining, one more bought the so-called offensive football. A while it took last season, and this is our starting off very well. Now, Koselete attack is 22. No Alvarez.
22. Oh, we are see boy, boy. No way. I'm gonna follow Stella. Make sure you pay film. To be very honest, and let's make sure imagine we all follow the game. Yeah. Where's the list? Because this happening. One. Now, Shadrack can say prepare goals now when you're at Madrid. No, he was everything against Real Madrid. We are measuring Pedro Fimu Crowdy,
Messi Ronaldo,
so I said you more Fimu. The level of intensity this guy is giving us in Europe. No, may Messi as in China, Messi, may Ronaldo, may Retegi. No, Retegi is not better than Julian Alvarez. No way. No way. Aldasari,
Isaac, and Joao Pedro. So Joao Pedro, a club walk up on Kwana. So Isaac, dear
Newcastle, title Moje, no. Sweden ball ban on Sweden for tournament bay near Kwana. Isaac born over here. Aldasari,
sorry.
The Bonway,
Asia Champions League.
No. Yo, I'm on your very fair to Alvarez. I'm on your very fair. Now I can tell you, say me use 5 center forwards. I bought Osimhen, me bought Haaland, Harry Kane, me bought Julian Alvarez, and then probably me jab a kind of argument in
Mbappe.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Mbappe is also many. See, Mbappe should have come second. Haaland,
Erling Haaland,
Osimhen, Haaland, Maria 5.
Julian Alvarez.
Maria 5. Yani. Ya usasi subio.
Kylian Mbappe. Harry Kane, Erling Haaland, Victor Osimhen, Julian Alvarez.
Top 5 center forwards in the game currently. He had one of the top games individually against Real Madrid. What a player! Oh, after we know, of free kicks too, Bako answer. Now the answer no mame a shadow of second one and original chino. Wow, Charlie. When the Shana win answer no.
It's a winner share no.
It's a winner share no. Okay, good. I'm fast.
We are some Courtois.
But we are not Courtois. Jano. How do the cabo first one? Courtois year.
We are Courtois. Sasa
kind. Or the cabo first one. Echo baby na Courtois. Jano. This time no Courtois. Sako Jano. And what Chini Muko the other side. He's a brilliant player. On and off the ball, he does a lot. And from set pieces, look at that go. Look at that go.
Yes.
Look at that go. Shakwana the ball na two Courtois because he knows that Courtois. If you're going for power, Shadrack can say repeat going to be. If you want to go for power, that's absolutely not going to be Courtois. But Tony Bois said the ball not to net the man. Ya should go with say be mommy. Oh, Shadrack Chumko. Shadrack Trubiana or Yajumana Broso. Yeah, watch this go again. So well, I don't know why
Anthony Ajay say fancy. Make your analyst understand that these selections are based on FIFA Club World Cup. Then so Ronaldo am FIFA Club World Cup.
Well, you know, I am first. You go fast, cry. Isaac
am more Club World Cup. Joe Kerrish am more Club World Cup.
So,
for FIFA best. So last season, yeah, the man.
I go here. Say we cry Griezmann go. But this is a complete guy. Yeah, he should have been in this list. He any Club World Cup assembly. No, that strikers are now.
Kadan Rodri new.
Yo,
I think even if they were to nominate 5, 6, or 7 players, I think he should have been there. who you 5, who you 6, who you 7, Alvarez there.
Oh, why not anybody?
Oh, where Kadad?
Okay. 5 for
Alvarez. Rodri.
Wow, Hadjin was paying per Alvarez. And hey, my man kind of cringe now. Now me call me next story so. 2014, only my dear D Messinia. And the presence of a natural finisher. 2014.
He go Botugu.
Minia, we did for they are not teaching me between the Picono. Palacio.
2022 World Cup value message. So he didn't look back.
He didn't look back. I love this English. Go to Shetia Croatia. Or ye any sign say Alvarez. Oh, maybe a coach is Scaloni Mujano or Hodi Bono and Hodi Croatia for players. No catch Alvarez won't take you off. Oshas are clipping here. And you tell me I'm putting video to channel because I'm about to try or what you should be too good. It took us all Casas and I won't go in your contest in here. Yow, he held the ball halfway to the attack. And Osha Alvarez and Musei communicated and Alvarez take it off without the ball. And the Messi started to move away. And Vadio Dinachi. And Alvarez and a goal keeper in here. A body cut to the same thing. He needed a finisher.
Who say on Alvarez partnership with Alphonse was solid. I feel Argentina for no crime fit Lautaro beam.
Cra. And Lautaro by a bench trap at my opponents.
Because of injury.
Yes. When in 2014, so Messi a drop it back a chain over Fabo on the car. Or more when any minute me share. And I was not top position about so much. Oh, the other question because he going to me confirm Palacios to me confirm it is a Leo now confirm Nyankopon shira Leo Messi 2022 you bought Messi abaso you bought Martinez abaso but work up no this guy also worked effectively or you Juma or you soon one day or you be Shadrack and you go to the back we say Ubehunu de go na make no Vadro de no ne fa no ho beji
na fa ball no
Alvarez
na fa ball
no ni na make no when the ball go to the keeper no ko yi no yeah watch this go when na Messi like he go Wontumi ya no
e ba igwe mo for mama Messi so bro
yo na afira say aya bro asa na ready da
anya uni apart from 2014 World Cup, Copa America 2015, Copa America 2016 Centenario. I don't know tournament Centenario 100 years ago.
Yes, he great
current final against Chile.
We say, what is the problem?
2015 2016. Final was against Chile. Almost had the penalties in the year Argentina for the trophy. No.
Se message not top about him, ma.
Okofo Banswa.
Born connect. And Shadrack Drake ko baby a otwetwe Vadro no a obehu sa go no
for Facebook for no Mr. Mo yintimi nyi video no mam say Facebook for na mia restriction mu too much we here na omo strike
me how
ane ha me say bia mo ntimi hwe Shadrack mo so betimi apost no am omo Facebook anka because yes ana ma ase ya shada bat enye boa
me say Vadro
show na when sisi akwa na be kate
ya oni hwe man o de Shadrack start be stro Shadrack start hwe man ka say baby a coaches ni jina nya ho na wo
van der Loop say bench where be
halfway no hwe oni Alvarez na ko she go yo hwe Messi kura ball no de na ni po de be kasa what's something here hwe Messi kura ball no but stop hwe oh o sa Alvarez ba o de hade o hwe so hwe hade eno de vono Alvarez o fa ball no ni Alvarez na won chen ho o peje ni tibia na wo hwe Alvarez Shadrack started opinion TV and Alvarez. Oh, so he needs somebody who can be finishing. Oh,
Sanka, Leo Messi, ne prime pan anko when you squad Alvarez muya.
You know, Tina man focus. Messi, Ronaldo needs a dedicated squad.
Sasa na de biye kan. But now ko bomo say Ronaldo na say Portugal chances. Said your boys we see kun here e ma Leo Messi. Wo munya ball Passamo Ronaldo kwa na problem.
No, yet
the only player now between say Subu Akasa Ukasa Kumam wo Ronaldo play Diogo Dalot. Another panel ball.
Yes.
Bruno Mooney these guys mean.
And this is why Alvarez has been from 2022 on Sanko na Chibio. He's been a top notch striker for Argentina and Atletico Madrid. No more Unipa 20 say no more Alvarez. Very very unfair from FIFA. Yo, Obrenoko. Mendes akasim be on Lamine Yamal. Now Mendes say I don't understand the fuse around Lamine Yamal. We have all been 18 and we have all been young. As President Laporta said, what needs to be done is to support him and help him to maximize to the maximum, because he's a major asset for the club. He's the player everyone's talking about all over the world. There's a consensus that he's the great footballer of the present and the future. Adia okay, yeah, Kabi. Obia Kabi. What would you watch from bare 3 years by dear? Yeah, Kika Ronaldo, Lewandowski, Francesco Acerbi, Messi, more generation Econo. And you are ready to take over the baton. Or put pressure on Mbappe, ne Haaland, Mone, or Simen Moa. Yeah, we are talking about Dizadwe, Lamine Yamal, more generation, Kubasi, more generation. And no doubt about this, Lamine happens to be one of the top talents. How do you in decade measurement? She said 10 year duration. Biano yao. Oh, ye talents are bakwa. Sarababo Cruz, Modric, Iniesta, Zavimo. Some of many midfielders be brewo. But why do we always stick to these few in terms of argument and analysis? Because someone represented that decade no. The same thing, Lamine Mudi sanity, but the management of Modric mono, Iniesta mono, and no Mendes say Lamine yasa management ni biya Wontumi nko. It is true. Lamine so and a come to Basa, or Makwakonya top talenta, and Sudia Anfano, or Modomo building in Abba Shen Conso. Say a mom managing yaw. Let me begin some more. But management in any day, management in any say Obetia say he's still a very young boy who at some point enka undru babia. I say body D a man is a D way, you know, but two sabe better quality players of Basa. Yeah. And Kunya way. So Lamine Diana Sadi back to Komona and ya or touch it on. What can I say? You become Lamine dear. Arechi and Madrid on so the Betoso. Anna Nico Williams, Musambe, so many now say a pubalgia. Sana Spain for a bono. Now, Coach Aikwa, a Santoro Officio. Coach be doing coach now. Mamma Mwa, baby, I find it. BBI fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, fine, fancy. Most house, Momo kind of pubalgia. Yes. Okay. Pubalgia. Okay. Pubalgia. Okay. That is how I can. Okay. As you doing Komama, who's research be a say, say be a player no Nimfino from Unini P. Now say, yes, as I could ask well soon penny soon. So I say Lamine 18. Franco Mastantoni be 18. Juma was could be on over 25 years. Fat ball could damn me as a. Oh yeah, bro, I want to do tied about pubic area. I mean, exactly. Say sanity, the ananka, you're doing Kumokakra. Sabe penalty, Francis, no, Sikano. Now, say a can't pubalgia now. A combination of two words. Okay. First one, pubic, and I said the pubis area. And then you can from Usisi Ho side, no, and they call Usre Mudeba Usisi Hono. That area, Honana, your friend said the pubic area. And you know that is one side. And I say algia no. Say I can say algia and I just say and also see a pain and I say yaw. It's in a combination of the pubic area and then pain. And that word my friend is a pubalgia no. And it simply means say a yawa a walk the pubic area. That is pain around the pubic area. And then pubalgia no. Yes. So boy come at the end of the day, say be a friend of Johnny and answer or shy, a professional sports maze, no be a kiko bata. A quick check and a dim community. Lamine Muprana a limito performance. Exactly, yeah, a limito pa. You never be blower a bar Emma won't mean yet. Emma won't mean 10 year, Emma won't me and twist who send a person who twist, especially players are. Young, no more flair. To say Lamine Yamal, no be see done in the home, no better change, send a wow, see can say, no. So a young player now, I hear and only baby. Anna, it's me, Eddie Sap, you bow Johnny Eddie Bro. Yes. Okay, so, of course, Nanga said, the boy come feel room. Now, my main fan starting free. Interestingly, no, there were other names of Pubalgiano.
and one of them very interesting pan sports hernia. Aha, not just in China, back and says sports echo. It's sports echo no, but echo ain't yet normal echo. Me fan say a be fum there be we know sa sports hernia we know pain na echo edebre nipediano. Aha, enu bi na so bi nya pubalgia na sa pain ne mu bi na osan ye dey okum similar pain and ntina ye timi kan say sports hernia no. Aha, and as athletic pubalgia, that means say obi a into sports, obi a into athletes, and ultimately develop sa pubalgia no. And a doctor nankasa na ultimately discover his name is called Gilmore. And sometimes another name for it is also Gilmore's groin.
Okay.
So those are the other names for pubalgia. And after we say how it happens. Your coin baby and as a courses be more pubalgia near day eba. Now say player who ye nema excessive say be a who tumrika who dan who bebre sa excessive nema na who tie every day who ye training grounds every day who bo match who science so it mean ma develop sa pubalgia no and which is so no say who core muscles ya cause core muscles na every abdomen area hono e dey bad down hono that is the core muscles say no so no and develop it fully. And also to me the pubalgia issue be sa na den bro and now for so no say we player na say one warm up here pa one warm up here one of the main causes warm up very 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 important. It's ansa na ye be bobo na nkasa no it me ma be 30 to 40 minutes warm up. So you player also do who share sa warm up no mu ye.
Okay,
now warm up very well. Warm up no include this all stretchy to flex stretchy now be more flexible it may prevent a whole lot of injuries including this pubalgia. And after in the case of Lamine Yamal you can who say me must Antoine no more Nico Williams mo almost started bobo in them. It's in our more full development of omo muscles omo bones no. Say Lamine Crowder started very very young. 15 yes 15 now or high intensity football at that time the 15 years no like we say on the puberty ages no and at that time no now say you are giving high level footballer you can just imagine what will happen to bones no muscles after moment na air then air started developing and these are some of the causes and after playing so many games you see the coaches are expecting so much from you. The football business nankasano we are expecting so much. Look at the publicity of such players now at the back. And the match is expected of you. And always you have to be playing. Because or Copa or Quiet Lamine Yamal. And the match is expected from you. So as they play most of these matches now without them having adequate rest and they up in such injuries as pubalgia. Now your symptoms be more ukuma it may suggest say when ya pubalgia no ebi na ebi ni ye say ubinya pain ewo groin any lower abdomen sometimes no from lower abdomen ne ekobia no ho na groin sa pubalgia issues ne den start free afi obu ho a play out me say o bo shorter
untimi say do 29
sa and I would so I would see pain no power when the ma beto penase usuro pese o twesan this ano say obi crowd in sa na ne bibie den emia ho abon say hono eyo ya pa those are some of the symptoms
na say nyese pubalgia no bia boys ne can say Lamina kwakofa Nicky Nicole of which I mean I'm on reservation on a girl na appearance because na me say for the cameras I'm saying be a girl no per numbers there na there.
Yeah.
And to be a kwadana be a agudie won permanent doors to be na amu akwakonya.
Interestingly no pubalgia and groin injury essay. Now let me explain it this way. You can say groin injury and a bigger one no. And here it encompasses a whole lot. And the umbrella and I say the universal set no. You can't pubalgia just a subset injury of groin injuries. Ghana, how you mention groin injury, most of the players now are even people can say, oh, and Wakofa, but say, and I'm not me, any injury, no. But it is not always the case. there is a slight truth in that matter though, but that doesn't mean say obinya groin injury, obinya pubalgia, no say a massem na de sa problem no ediaba causes ni bi na ene yaboboso no. Now for you to be able to diagnose pubalgia no, sometimes you need a physical examination. Say doctor be mawatena say anaso be da ho peja onai ka onai no bo ho na or try so resistance e bisa no Philippines na obetime hu say pubalgia. Sometimes e betime normal ultrasound scan e bi e dey ahwe or hair tissues na wo growing area hona adductor muscles no obetime hu say nipa na time develop PPB pubalgia. And after so no the best and I say be a nipa na betwa MRI scan obehu bibia clearly. That is how a treatment and so there about out bebre say there is no way that it can be cured.
Yes.
See, I can say to cure something and I just say what to adena secra.
Okay.
But no. It is not there. For now, the doctors in me out me
not to catch you, but
yeah.
Young cure untimi ntwase kra.
For now.
So remember say lami mo monya pubalgia no.
Yeah.
Say what kind enough resty.
Yes.
And no, it's me maneko. And I say be a surgery. No one quite tenant be 2 months be 3 months be no one samba. So we are surgery anyway. And also we enough rest. Emma a clear qua.
Yeah.
You more was sent to me beam.
Possible say bit me are okay. But mostly no. Your unze se u treat injury biana your first line out the beko and sana etimi akwa could do the next stage you know. Now first of all no you bet me normal rest you bet man enough rest obu ho ne groin or pubalgia onya sa injury bi sana do here rest with rest exercise icing and a whole lot no nipa ne bet me a recover just that as you were saying you know ebu ho beba akonanim kakra no ebetimi so asen ayeden aba but mostly no you can treat it you can treat it treatment and then say we will be able to manage the player now you know I'll go through such a you know and with rest with ice with physio care no at least with about 4 to 12 weeks no say nipa no well disciplined obetimi back no give it the highest. So it's more 100% crana at least. Or bit more something that is close to that. Sometimes also no your injections be a anti-inflammatory and then pain relief medications be or through injections they bet me their money Panama with me abo which is legal. Surgery bebama that is when all of these many treatments are not really yielding results. And then you realize then we have to make surgery and then repair maybe as our tissues now they are affected no and then about some 2 to 3 months and you hear say kroni bewu nani panaba back na fe you then after rehab muye the person can return to play
you know say nkrofo mo bro nkomo yedi na na be won say na wo kan about Nico Williams mo ne Lami ne Masantuono omo born is similar si aso dan na ho I say baby fa ko na o secure bi ni ade so easy so benya.
Yes. Fancy mamifa we so say na say football no acquire more of wingers are on your left you know. They usually play on the right side.
Yes.
And on your right you know so usually play on the left. In the case of Lami Yama and Mastantuono they are left-footed, they play on the right side. Nico Williams is right-footed, plays on the left side. Say you aibu say omo dribble then no cut in. That sudden changes in direction, no cutting, no cutting is so Sakel, you know. I know, or I shall go for fair. As so now, what do you do better than as one? No, Sabe penalty. And see, the more yes are near man as they do it excessively, no. A honor, it made a problem, but to say pubalgia no ebano. But there were prevention steps do. Nipa ne be warm up properly before be training no obe make sure so be warm up
because as my dog who can see me so be the message about Facebook and say or say the dog can no crime but some reading the message or say hello Fancy I think what coach is talking about is true. Before the Club Brugge game Lamin was made to do a personal warm up in the tunnel video no crab house me who no more dey be my no friend is as last be only a so adiem no more dey man sisi to kwana ono kwana na issue sa dem.
That is it.
So it means the normal time for warm up no no more than
exactly.
Okay, change of direction. The Kai Di Maria. Di Maria de Puyo
no tena from no.
Or the kwa no the kwa.
On the wa mutimi wise no more wire kukunam no. So wanya botra.
Okay, change of direction. Ho na madwene ko ye. So say winger what change direction sound the body na I used to. But for Puyo on change direction Di Maria ye ni say enya no nko a.
Jerome Boateng.
Fenomeno ha Messi so Jerome Boateng. And Ronaldo so Lelebi. Also ye ni say how to respond no. Now ko fa injury. Now injury. So all kinds of we invert, you know. Now, baby, I know 2 questions. But I so answer differences between Pubaji and groin, because you are throughout, you know.
Papa Nankasa, na Pubaji and Mana wa woman. And
they come on with players. A boy, my woman attitude, one chain, oh, yeah, with me. Oh, some of them say, say, we are Busana or Casa, oh, my groin, my heart, may say. But way back on a person, Doc, a clear farmer, because. Osha Masantono Lamine Nikwa Onyam nkwane nkra me nsa about the same role no sana na Frank Ribery name
their age.
Yes, Frank Ribery and Robin mono omunyina bo the same thing na I Robin wan change position and China wono no boys at say Haaland was number 9 from age 10 or both 9 na dey kowe Ribery and then Robin, they were also profiles so one change they never evolved. How am I telling no years about Robin Diano and go to Jenny Momuno and a year figure, but Sir Grand Vajan and Tibio Honmosa 100 percent.
No, selling out documentation, Sabiana, selling out Cabas, Amazon, or call for Monebio, obedient in way. That's only I mean, dog can say 15. Maybe a Robin as I can book.
Okay, high intensity.
Maybe as a club, no book, book, team 8 exactly. You drafted straight to Barcelona first team.
Exactly.
Yeah. Got Nico so started Bonte because of Mimiano.
Nico so bad.
I must on two so I could like 2 or 2 batter.
Yeah. I don't kind of honor started more first team.
Yeah.
So the Lamy bonus
so Lamy train dog but you win an American.
Yeah. The resistant band. No say they are so Sisi honor. Right. Now yeah pull all the way and just to warm up the place and get it ready. Say stretches do be or baby the body will be able to accept it. So what I say now, oh yeah, warm up. You are just informing the body. They say, me baby activity be a no show into why you ready ana. Until now body so say okay, and me ready say oh be trim mu, me ready say the me be tumrika.
Okay.
Until all this warm up is just to get the body ready for that high intensity game now. Eba question no. It's in the sense na new question never no
warm up no crowd esa kai ma dey bi Qatar 2022 no after same say Kudus and Bukari share goal no yeah one after goals no the day Kudus free mu say boka bi bisa
I cause I coach I say changes
but no when you're ready to pick up the intensity no na omo wa field no so no bono so almost slow yeah warm up na some na walk can say oh prepare body no but already the game had taken off close to 60 minutes. It will me up no want me optimal level kakra. Oba be twi o makwachi. Ebi so na position is vital.
Yeah, vital. There are situations who say first half yeah second half now. Players now call Oma relax you, Oma cool down kakra.
Cool down.
Yes, until before our game never starting, Obo say you be lining Omo up. You just have to warm up and then also get ready. Yes, sir. One way I'll buy, I'll call you stretch be and I'll call one way I'll be develop it injury BCC.
Doc, obviously, say injury now. Nepal best watches as a common or gym and ocresa.
Yes, a common because most of the gyms now do one no shada ni a qualified instructor anka before gym sessions ni na no you have to warm up.
Cardio,
yes,
go for the oba no be shade na see
no be start ubetimi the cardio treadmill no aye warm up ubetimi so the stationary bike no so aye warm up here just to get your muscles ready for activity. To warm up no crown should let you sweat Yes, and then get you very, very ready. And those are some of the prevention tips. Maybe one thing is when say, I players no say, upra rest. That is one thing I'll tell the players. Say, you can't say players in Buaka someone rest the crana, or person be rested. But let me make something clear. Rest is part of treatment.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So as a player and rest, I know Phyllis Abia. Oh, Hano no person. Aha. But rest a treatment. It is part of treatment.
Doctors never draw most of the
exactly.
Also enough rest.
Also enough rest. And the rest, that is the time body na nkasa naturally no yede e repair no. Because training now be go through ni na no watch na be bono, you are in a way no injuring your body. Because the air core level be a onya nkoye. It wa ba no e was rest no.
Rest no na mabuwa kwa.
Rest no na kwa se be a match day squad no di ni mu a ohun team no correne so nim line no. Aha. Nti no the hot turn no enwie kura no officer of
the winning bonus back watch na o carry about the oh how.
Boys no so
rest no na bantam to watch how much.
You know, I think say Kakrebia the be here you say these young players no they have to be very careful. Now right now no say football injuries are there cause even though medicine is also evolving, but then football injuries is because of the intensity and then the number of matches are players no airball even at that very young age, you know. In this modern football it requires that they play continuously. And so all these many matches now resting. Look at some of these European teams. You have to play
every 3 days.
Every 3 days.
Okay, to the other coaches, they say boys need that time on resting. I didn't answer a huge factor. A huge factor. So don't you enough rest out? Would me pray easily?
Oh yes, for sure. Major obey pray easily. And you know there are some protocols being so mostly after matches, and also can prevention tips in hobby. And you know mostly we have what we call say maybe ice bath sessions here an excellent way that you can actually prevent injury in the first place, and then also it helps you to recover from injury easily. Because yes, Ebuama muscles na bia injuries bia ba nyina no okwa once unya injury blood bebre alcohol inflammation eba easily.
Yes.
So during that time now when you get into an ice bath session it actually closes those places now TSTS ne kakra bia ide abdominal ebe shrink nerves ne yini nyina se ne be ya blood bebre no enko na enkofa inflammation bebre enfambro.
No ice bath they are okay. I'm saying me as a player we are singing now only me Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
New almost obi shima no come. Ba unu yanko shima asa afi no odan mpaso o shima me kana ana ele na hala na anu yombo game na Manchester with the 8 degrees Fahrenheit or so. We could feel na no kushim. So minimum so only players here apart from Kotoko the anya players e wada clubs e bounce any ade
air condition 16 was dropping
we crabas was meant so
exactly.
Eti omuna nkasa personally because Ronaldo then mention sure say or train plan wa kushim yem players now no my age man more na discipline to the extent say when why in routine maybe a bogame ma kudu fi me ice bath and also catch no crawl because you in town with your clubs no more
yeah
me career summer ya o you best start season one Georgina hwe da we wasan won ko hwe we mu
ice na natural
natural to any there another
but person busa doc say long term effect day ebetia assuming say baby Ronaldo ni Messi we or 38 or so we or 40 Lami ni Nico ni Master Antonio long term effect ni say e betia hu obi say 28 we jabo ni bo e bia 27 ho wasan long term effect on these boys you know any say because what can say almost starting them
yeah
no so the means Ronaldo money Messi no match on body so ye pa
it's basically long term effect on
on these
boys
young players. Yes, you know, it's up to them. Right now, no, they are young, and where they are, no, omo manage omo ye. So in this case, no, if they continue to play at this level now, their tissues will be worn out easily. Ebia onube 30, onube 32, no. Now, so bit me amount at that level, no, very difficult.
That would be sad. That would be very sad.
Yes, it is up to them. But I'm just hoping, say, with the advancement in technology, you know, and with quality management, you know, they will be able to manage these players and then get the most out, because they are wonderful players. We all want to watch Lamine Yamal, so wait me bar to the time to say Messi me drew 38 or kick 40 or World Cup ni no. So we are hoping, say, they will be able to manage them very well. It's all about management at this time to be able to get the best out of them for a very long time. No?
Yes, a born when you have talent and then say and they do be cool. So Messi Ronaldo my that consistent healthy rivalry for 15 years, you know. Look, okay, so Ronaldo bar sporting age, say
Ronaldo around 18 or
17, 18. So it means there was another cano. Ebi Amazon in your time in Unica, because I mean, the 15 there. 15 now for
crying your use in Satam. 16, let's pay your use.
I've been out from Kurin air chance.
But don't say injuries a droppy bill, injuries a droppy, I Robin, injuries a droppy Kaka, Hazard, Thomas Rosiski Arsenal, guy. No, look at that brilliant player. How many injuries? And a good debut of Arsenal. Jack Roche injuries in the and a long-term effect on these guys, because I'm sure say good management around 28 29
maybe we saw about a local place now, so they ice bath
yeah, it's prudent on the players. So mobit me I try now on one cassette maybe as time goes on, but sometimes some of the players are so disciplined and so maybe after some training consistent, maybe first day, second day, up to about the third or the fourth day, no. And I say even out of the week, in our training, on what in maybe a mania ice kakra, or no idea, on your barrel kakrebia, or bet me the ice no gum, they were wash him. So we encourage them that they should keep on to do those kind of, they should keep on doing the ice bath near them. It helps them to recover fully from injury and then also prevent injuries from happening.
Doc, you better ask a power for time and because Pubaji, I say, the come about. Oh, now the remedy because I will field no
technical man.
Doc, when him say be apart from Kotoko, the so you as a professional,
yes,
and so be a play do baby or injury or so be
personal training.
I say be so about gym near there. I mean, maybe I better drop your number so.
All right, that is fine.
Okay,
and 024128.
No, number now, Bono. I will tell you 0241 28
77
25.
Yes.
0241 28 77 25. And your mom bobon kwa.
Yes, you can call on me, and I'll be we'll be soon here massage services and so we also provide that, and we want to form a team I bet me I get it maybe a medical aid, and I say this kind of immediate aids, no, like first aid and then other form of medical needs be any problem here, no. They are all within our limit. I bet me, no, we are available. Hopefully we can make a schedule with you and then get in contact with you. Yeah.
Matthew, now number for the last time.
0241
28 77 25. Profile Canon Dokaik, professional football master. Ti momone and Casano Mom Wepra. If you are going to come here, bam or bet ye. ne nyina no ba ha bɛboa nti wo Paul na sɛ bibia kama de
chama bibia fine
GPO command center
doc atreche ne ba bi say free na kroye mu bi de be start na ye wura ice nim na bibia kama
wura ice man ko dey
oh so we say me da so bobo me agi ne dia me nyadru Yugoslavia no tonga be bia dia chama boy
Wontumi staff
yeah we here pa doc we here
we over can be adena ba tu team no
so ona di kokro no be ba no ona be hu do ya fit ene do anya fit
sure
nese wadi dia me na fit no
ezo boni ti akutia
oh you say me mo na kutia say ne aduane na opede ya say ne wo tia ti zarete na imuletable supplement say ya kamfanche Ghana fo na say we kantanka adu papa nes almost atimi aba na boa a support immune system na ma system na gina brane ama na ko ade atia ya de bia person no etimi etete 20 say de atia ne say oh yare ta fie ne mpo system ayemra obekwa kopa imuletable supplement ni bi no abobo na bibia nso atimi akokama boa ema ni padua no enso ejina brane ema bia nso etimi koye ba bia twan dro bia akwa onsanso ebetimi akabi aye 0535112873 na ne mpanifo enso atimi akasana 3p garlic mixture eno so ewodwaso na 3p ni de maka de atso se edwe eyadupa na sesia me no kase 100% garlic extract ana de test ya ya droya ya di nubrane aba enso etima kanwa me part of vitamins and minerals we na air special etikona kokopa bisabia aya desamen stoppings ana tete wona wa na o se onan aye titriti afe o moja no ensakuleti ye ni nyina unya na sa 3p garlic mixture abeboa na bibia nso atimi akokama ana enso atimi de ama ba bia twan dro bia kwa wonsa ebeka bi 0248928824 na also no akasa wani ayawo ya oposa wani anamposa bia wani ayeko anamposa sabi ete ana asi wani ne so obi won ma ade ben na ohu obi so ma ade men na ohu ne tenten mesra ayani da so aba klinika elder doctor usu edano na abeko ne mposo atwa no akwakosa ho ya de na bibia akokama ede amana me patro de tenesa udu amakatia what a spectacle and so etimi koy obeje no abubum essence what the dro abeka wani no ama bia so etimi akokama wani no so wahu bibia na sabi wani ni mienu kura gina ompo enisan na nkempese ba akokora enho atechemanti fa kokodan and da so ha ba click na almost etimi emwa enya no nko ena omo se ba diabetes hypertension prostate enlargement sanso na typhoid fever and atetu ani nyina no ani da so ha ba click ebebo na ometu ase so etimi dia ma takrade your port Saben Archbishop Porter Girls. I want you to Kumasi Quadras Estate Park and Tabora. Nurse Alaji Walako Junction. You are Bojima 0559901234. Nane Omo and Stretch me Akasa weekend a takum and 1 hour tafre now dia Bojima. Jan Cantona Utemu immigration officer who will be chem and monitor show necessary. Na the attention takum nyabi na nyabima anteno na onoson tafre banisa weekend no bibiabe ko kama ediama nurse umpama gudie bibiabe koye watenka sama article enempo oba oda ti se du focheri nyina no de chane se bia ebeko kama ediama no eno titabia heba mixa no malaria fever jaundice ena tetu anya bi no ma ebetu ase eno enso atumi da ma ba bia ton do bia kwa won sounds ebetu akabi aputu ja Kumasi Lake Road eho anabo tabia heba company industry 0243686861 na ne mpanifo kasa ruta natural product ne dwaso na ruta mixa no maka edi say malaria eko edi atia no ama onso atimi atoyie pa afa ruta live no madika ka to say bia moja no ensakuleti da bia da ayade say oceanansi acho anansi sunye police a wadon ruta live onoma ebeko afa ruta tonic no mesewa da anobabua na typhoid fever and atimi to ase kama and also atimi da ma ba bia ton do el Ghana bia kwa won so ebeti aka 0244485632 na ne mpanifo enso etumi akasa na bias etwa kama yewram enso etu Premier League Command Center na yeni nkomo kakre sanse se ameno kase Ghana Premier League ne yewram enso etimo week number 9 weekend di matches enso etuma toja Shadrack ebema me nurse statistics for match day 8 start no yarba to sanse 9 games and etumi toja e match day 8 ni mu ade tense ehon nkomo yeba bedina bias etimo kama na so far Premier League ne enema ekọ kama because se ohwe matches a ɛno so atu kɔ so ne wins ba ɛwɔ fie ne away na ɛkyerɛ fie no bibia ɛkɔ 9 matches ɛne ɛbɔɔyɛ home wins a ɛbɛ mu no ɛnso ɛtumi ɛyɛ 4 afei away ɛyɛ 2 draws a ɛbɛm ɛyɛ 3 18 goals ɛne ɛhyɛyɛ home goals no yɛnya 11 ana away goals yɛnya ɛyɛ 7 ɛma bibia nso ɛtumi ɛkɔ kama yɛdɔ nsɛm ɛmi ɛtie fa afei Shadrack yɛnwuram ɛwɔ Premier League na away wins na aso folk ana so far ɔmo akɔ away a fancy ɔmanya win ɛwɔ away paa ɔmanya 3 away wins ɛwɔ yɛn Premier League a yɛbɔ this season wakɔhyɛ Basaka Holy Stars akɔhyɛ Brekum ɛyɛ Chelsea ɛne adadama ntotwa no so ɛtumi akɔ kama ɛde ama no akɔhyɛ Dream Subs nyinaa nti the chance aso folk ɛna lidi away wins bibia nso ɛtumi akɔ kama ɛno nso ɛtumi ma ɛde nsɛm no ɛno nso ɛtumi ɛde ama ɛtie for afei yɛ free ɛyɛ away wins a nurse ɛde ɛyɛ ka ho asɛm no a yɛnwuram nso ɛtumi ɛwɔ nurse clean sheet goalkeepers no wɔn clean sheet a wɔn abɔ no Hearts of Folk goalkeeper Benjamin Asare wɔn ɛna di kan asese amino kasa bɔ ne clean sheet dodo a wɔn ɛwɔ 5 ɛno akyi Lawrence ɛyɛ ɔsɛe ɛbɔ ne ball ɛdema Heart of Lions ɔno ɛwɔ 5 Kwame Aziz of Vision FC Musa Zakaria of ɛyɛ Samates ɛna afei ɔsɛe Prince of Diana wɔn mmiɛnsa no ɛwɔ 3-3 each a yɛdɔ nsɛm no ɛma yɛtie for ɛbrɛ nti yɛnwuram nso ɛto NASCO man of the match ɛwɔ match day 8 no na yɛni nkɔmɔ kakra san sɛ players na JJ awards no ɛwɔ sɛ sisi so ma obiara hu sɛ nneɛma ɛno nso ɛsi akɔ Brekum Chelsea ɛbɔ ne ball na Brekum Chelsea deɛ ma me chance mfamfiri Beche United deɛ ɔbɔ de tia Nation Service last week Friday ɛma Frank Amankwa of Bechem United ɛnya man of the match ɛno akyi Kwaku Musa ɛbɔ ne ball ɛdema ɔhɔ United ɔmo ne mediama ɛna bɔ n'ano Saturday Kwaku ɛna J man of the match ɛdema ɔhɔ United set Kojo against Kerala Odsina Kadma Kotoko set Kojo enya man of the match ɛwɔ Christian Owusu ɛwɔ Dreams FC ɔmobɔ tia Samates wɔn ɛna J man of the match yaw Danso ɛbɔ ne ball ɛdema Kpando Heart of Lions against Radio All Blacks ɔno ɛna kɔkɔ J man of the match Emmanuel Konto ɛbɔ ne ball ɛdema Gold Stars na akwadaa wei wɔyɛ player to watch na akwadaa wei no ɛna nya man of the match and so Gold Stars against Young Apostles Prince Trenebua ɛbɔ ne ball ɛdema Basake Holy Stars ɔno against us folk wɔn ɛna nya man of the match Michael Ewua Mensah aka Sunday Waters ɛbɔ ne ball ɛdema Brekum Chelsea deɛ kyɛn ne sɛ ɛna branch a Michael Ewua Mensah and so against Vision ɔno ɛna nya man of the match Charles Jeffy Kamara former player ɛdema nurse Bibiani Gold Stars sɛ wakɔ PM ɛwɔ club ɛfɛ na Diana ofri bench against Tetima 11 Wonders ɛbɛnya goal ɛsɛ nya man of the match ɛma bibia nso ɛtumi ɛkɔ kama ɛdo nkɔmɔ ɛma yɛtie for afei yɛnti sim na yɛni nkɔmɔ kakra NASCO ɛyɛ player of the month of October wɔn mpanimfoɔ nso ɛtumi ɛde aba na wohwɛ mu a mmeranteɛ no wɔn ɛdɔɔso paa na deɛ kyɛn sɛ mmeranteɛ no abɔ wɔn mmɔden yɛbɛnya mmeranteɛ bebree Samuel Takumi ɛbɔ ne ball nso ɛde ma club a yɛfɛ no bibia ne Gold Stars ɔbɔ 6 games na ɔhyɛ 4 goals ɛyɛ 1 assist ɛnya 2 MVPs aberanteɛ ne de Emmanuel Ano ɛwɔ Nations FC ɛbɔ 4 games san so na onya 4 goals assist wanyɛ bi onya 1 MVP afei aberanteɛ ne de ɛde Emmanuel Owusu ɛwɔ Mediama ɔbɔ 3 games onya 1 goal 2 assist and 1 MVP Sanso ana Emmanuel Mafo and about 4 matches in the month of October. On your 2 goals, assess they are registered minimum man of the match. No, and also it me in your back of fans. You have almost about 2 ban at the mom. Afei coach of the month Shadrack Mfanto Sonayanko na Bibians Entimi Enko Kamana. Wouldn't say coach of the month, no, the month of October. And what's up any eka a branch and Dini Ibrahim Tanko of Mediama. One about 4 games on your 3 wins, 1 draw. Well, Lusuba crosses 6 goals and a concede. I have 3 goals and what Christopher Enin our FC Samates about 4 matches or we need 3 a draw 1 or Lusuba Kokra it says 6 goals a concede 2 and what Opena Nedi Ade Abdo Henan Abu and some Adian Abaswano and the coach Young Apostles about 3 matches or we need Mienu and or draw bako or Lusubi 4 goals and or say and or concede bakope and then Pushoba Aristica Ekoti Diana Stars Boboko no the channel 4 matches and a boy opening every new mumiensa 1 draw bi Olusubako 5 goals and a send empo is 2 goals and so Eritiano goalkeeper of the month of October now Feyantwa and so Enfama yetie for now ye rum ne ababe rum and so etimi our GP or no Manchester Eba so I am this weekend goalkeepers I am miensa na Masaud boy we me na start you na satama me penifo na afa no didi move kakra ba so na dago de ma young apostles yes na 3 matches and a branch away abo or 2 clean sheets 1 goal no consider na the test on 2 wins and 1 draw 1 lose back kra afa Lawrence Osai ebo the ball at the Heart of Lions Lawrence and so juma pa the month of October about 4 matches 3 clean sheets and tipu ekipu ye and what 3 goals and consider 1 win and 2 draws Olusu Bako and Nwati Zakari Musa Ebon ball at the FC Samates on also enya 4 matches 2 clean sheets 2 goals and consider onya 3 wins enya 1 draw Lusu de ebi enso entimi ama na ye rema fancy say this weekend ye benya El Clasico Ghana version of the El Clasico 21st night ready mo fantos ma me na game ewo abrankese yes Nations FC body atia Hoy United a big game etoja 3:30 and a game no and also 8 ma toja nyame board na ewo doma Diano Stars team no body atia Mediama Sporting Club ewo nana Ajima Bedu Park ama bias eto kama at the same time Vision FC and so 11 wonders ebo ni eje Okreku Park ama bias eto ko Sunday big game no House of Folk against Kotoko na referee na obedi game no Shadrack mame referee no na yeni no komo kakra na referee we ayeka na asem obedi Kotoko ne as match ni bi pen ama bia so atimi awo kama na opani we ye kana asem a ene Ghana ni bia fanse ni trim se adwuma papa we edi ka ba be born original wa ba be ye adwuma pa ama bia so atimi akokama na ye kana asem opani ofri na so short pon ho and ofra say Aba be adwuma amanto tua no enso atimi akokama na me pato wa officiate super class ne bi ama bias eto akwa obekai House of Folk against Kumasi Asante Kotoko Kotoko winning 3-2 that game opani eneginam ediye Asante Kotoko House of Folk 2-1 President Cup and also on the jam ediana fe Gaka top 4 and our Legon House of Folk echa Kotoko 2-0 sapapaya eneginam enso etimi recently metimi akasa 3 matches boni nyina de eno papai ana ono so ejinam enso etimi di ama bibia so etimi kokama Reginald Collins amwa ho asem ana oba time so mi jeje mu enso etimi di ama ewo dwumadie ne so na ye kan se nyina no fancy bold call from chapter PRO and also odiaba na ose okadia trobia anti se ready sada ba mi atie chapter PRO na said wo say bold ka House of Folk ne Kotoko asem se kia ne ke nyame ya doma kwasiada woyo besi ama wansani asi na woyo ni si na wansani si adobe obra kontomire no eno ana ebekwa akofa asem na banti wadi di nkomo bebre yentie asem a opani no
whatever menka experience amenya fa sa 2 teams we encounter pain hona one time bi mani di megini team no sa match no we truly no na me nam sa Makati side omo truly squad ama fi wan kasa no ma no waye mobo ma show mo match Spain right and then me team disclose me team at the right time me man for e be surprise right me me kan say Ghana ye de no ye de mu no and these 2 teams ni omo aye okrom ha no sing any team bia na ye matches ye hwe so I think say Jane niema omo de ba we need it back nti ye nyina no sankofa de enchi ade na equity ye no yentimi ngu no
kakrefu no eba na Chama Yusuf on the game one also say omo de bus ebe sisi ACC joint ewon cry etu your House of Folk supporter wo dia ne say obekọ no akọ bus wa stadium ntem oba so fankachi fight ebo nsa ne fabra na afei abibias etu
police station
okay
so we also police station police from one the police is your friend service with integrity kasibom one police officer no hono ye adwumanti omunyina ye twini ado ye chi
we also the weekend bi aya na ejina
hey masa
weekend bi aya ba chi the police
is your friend wo mamenya we no quick na fe easy mramage the time wo Shadrack first one I will say happy birthday to Aisha to Ibrahim and your birthday we from Stephanie and I say you show our pana Aisha to baby obiano yen kan cho say nyame nyame enye wakoma so ade ma enjoy your day to the fullest and ewa bra will celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday to Gladys Erujamfi. Jaso Hemane, Jaso Hemane, your birthday from the entire team. And Obia, you show. I would have Jaso Hema, one fine lady, and your birthday. I mean, sure, I feel on super and go birthday, and so Emma. And also, happy birthday to Philip and Cancer Amankwa, super people, Filippo Inzaghi, and Ayoda, O Papa, Company Mangala. I say, Yamau, Ayawada, Nininabe Penimpa. Our school, our Crossmont Academy, our Faude, and our school, Papa say, Yama, Wadapa, Yaman Shosona, or Mawinina, Fabusiano, and so ente or Mobre, and so Faso. Happy birthday to Madame Salome, who will be Bieni Estate Community School, Anna Madame Salome, or Ene Ayawoda. Na eyo day nyame entenem encho na de waboso mpae achibia no omawonsa enka de twato wonder otina ye anti happy birthday to Amasika or Tantra Hill Accra Queens B Catering Services ana wo yeso mfa Wontumi sports eni agrokranti Amasika and ewa with the Wonder G and a deba say yema awoda pa enjoy your day to the max na bibi I find it easy.
Ready, I don't be fine. Okay.